Did it send to you?
Yeah, I got it. I'm sending it to Jeff now, and I'll go back and send it to Mike.
There's nobody in here.
Just give it a little moment. Just keep talking or just say hi.
We're waiting
No,
for.
there's two watching. There's nobody typing yet.
Oh, we're waiting for people to type in the chat. Can you hear?
Well, not necessarily.
Well, I mean, I guess people have to be in here before the live.
What'd you do to the chat? Oh, there you
I accidentally bumped the touchpad.
go. Let me see.
Does that mouse work?
This one is, yeah, it's attached to this one. Where's the other one that you had? Is it anywhere on the floor?
I'm not worried about it.
It's
Just
somewhere.
complicates things and crowds this little desk.
And pull the little tabby out since we don't have the mouse in it. Sorry about the arm. Move the thingy out. I can't pull it out of there.
Move the thingy out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And of course, it's still that weird directional type thingy, so I don't know what we're doing.
What do you mean?
Hand me this. You talk to the.
No, let me do this.
You're in front of this. You talk. Let me do this.
I don't want to talk. This is so Jeff and Dogman can come up here.
Well, until then.
Old King Homestead. Good evening, Brett and Deborah. Hi, Old King Homestead. We're waiting on Jeff and Dogman, so they can come in here.
Meantime,
Jeff's going back to his place apparently,
they were live while ago at Dogman Homestead.
and Dogman's still at his place, and they should be joining us. Time
Dogman
ain't
may
no
be cleaning up
mice.
the kitchen right now or something. They may be saying bye. Who knows?
Deborah says hi. So we're uploading video right now, so we're only going to be on this line.
Yet.
Oh, well, she's good.
Sorry.
She always has to correct me. King Homestead. I see you had.
Do this so
I can reread it better. You think?
Yeah.
I see you had to come to the rescue. Yeah. Well, it's. I guess it's good for our channel. I think too.
Yeah. Yes, we heard, Eunice. Thank you for mentioning that. We did hear about that. Yes. I don't know if the microphone's picking me up, so you better talk.
She doesn't know if the microphone's picking her up. She said that yes, we heard that, and yeah, we were over at Dogman's too, and we were working on that too, right? And oh yeah, we checked not Dogman, Devil Dog, and we checked that he and somebody saw that he was up over the 1,000.
Yeah, talk to the microphone so that we can hear you.
Somebody saw that he was up over the 1,000 when we were on Devil Dog's live last night, and let me do these. Hi, Mary Jameson. Yeah. Thanks for letting us know you can hear us. That's kind of important. We can hear. Thank you.
They can hear me?
No echo this time. No echo. Yeah, because
there's no echo because there's only one computer in you. One device.
I thought you wanted me to talk. There's no echo because we're only using one laptop right now instead of two. We were using two last time. And so we had to get in separate rooms so we wouldn't create an echo. R.I.P. Brian. Man, that was a guy that was full of life. Well, we're waiting on Dogman and Jeff. I mean, I called and got a hold of Jeff and said we was going to send him the links. And you sent it to his text, right?
Yeah, to both of them.
Yeah, so Dogman, she sent it to your text, not your email.
I probably send it to email if he needs.
Well, he obviously gets our texts. We've sent him stuff before. So we just spent Deborah spent several days editing all the video that we made, doing the bus build on Aunt Sheila for Drew's lens.
That you mostly did. I just helped a little bit.
And we did spend a little time editing it together today to kind of get it finished up. And she rendered it. It took like 45 minutes or so to render. And because it's like an hour long. But that's from how many hours of video?
I had footage. I had 6.5 or more. Yeah, 6.5 hours.
6.5 hours of video that she got down to under an hour, a little under an hour.
All of the work that was put into it.
Yeah, and it doesn't show everything, all of the work. Especially, I think towards the end, there's a missing little chunk. But
battery issues.
And then we got Drew and Lindsay and Austin coming to pick up the bus, so that was pretty cool. And she put some good music in there, and it did some pretty cool things with it. So I think it's pretty cool. Hi, Francesca M.
Yes, we're having dinner late.
Come on, Groovy Eggs and Dogman.
Meantime, you can do something entertaining.
I'm not entertaining.
You usually are.
Oh, wait a minute.
So, talk about.
Sorry, I had to pick my nose. Deborah says, you have to be entertaining. That's a lot of pressure. So Rick and Connie from the 67 Chevy camper guy from Drew's video, I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but he's got this really nice 67 Chevy pickup with a nice old-timey camper. Drew did a video on. He came over here and brought us a bunch of stuff for the greenhouse so we could fix it up. They came over today, visited for a little while. We walked around the farm a little, and they reserved 2 of the female puppies from Bud and Daisy. I think they've got some good pigs. So we still got 5 more left, 1 female and 4 boys. Yeah, they probably passed out after the good food. And Pink Sparkle says they probably passed out after that food.
Yeah.
Barbara Hopkins. Hi from Oregon. 63 degrees on coast. Sunny blue skies. Nice.
Let's see. We got rain today, so it
Yeah, we
feels
got a
like
little
it's
rain this afternoon. That was kind of nice. What, about 10 minutes?
Yeah, so it says
I
79
didn't have to
degrees.
water the garden.
It says 79 degrees on the front porch and 86% humidity.
So it's 80, almost 80 and 86%.
Oh, dang it.
Breaker just tripped.
Which one?
Well, it should show a red dot.
I guess nothing did.
Did a light go out or something? Something changed.
Something changed.
What up with the title Pop Up Live with Groovy Eggs and Dogman? Well,
Bobblehead Homestead.
Bobblehead Homestead is supposed to be being renamed to Groovy Eggs Enterprises or something like that. And Dogman is supposed to be, and they're supposed to be coming. We started this live because there's Dogman. Because, will you quit?
Sorry.
She keeps giving me instructions and confusing me.
That's what we're good for. Why?
If you can call it good for.
Hey.
I think he means poop. Being sparkles. Dogman, we're here. Also, you will click the links. We sent them in your text. Click the links to join, to enter, the StreamYard. That's right, Mary. Waiting on you to click the button, Max. If you don't click, well, I don't know what's going on. I wonder if they're having connectivity issues just clicking the links.
I don't know.
We're not going to be inviting anyone else up because I want to get these guys on exclusively because they're good friends, and I'd like to. Yeah, they were doing their live, and Starlink was being a dork. Poop, not pop up. We're doing a poop up. That's silly. Man, I need to make this screen bigger. But if I make it, I can pop this out, right?
A second. It's cooler. It's not, not real hot. What do you think?
It has a lot of barbecue sauce.
Kind of had to kind of kill some of the extra spicy Creole flavor from the beans.
Well, likely excuse. She loves barbecue sauce.
No, it was very spicy. Still feels spicy.
Fork fed Brett, you big baby. Wah! Hey, Frontier Survival. We're doing good. I got to work with Deborah on a video today. That was fun. And we got some rain. That's when I drove over to my neighbor's house a little while ago. and there were like 3 breaks in the clouds, and the sun was right in the middle of them, so there was like rays of light going through. It's really cool. Your thumbnail had a typo. What? I'm not surprised. I can hardly see the screen now that I don't. And if I make it big,
What you do is, so
I want to pop this out.
Well, then you won't be able to see when he comes in. So what you do is you just click on the thing, put it up there, and then you can read it from there.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Well, you're a big help.
Well,
Hello, Heather. Dogman, where are you? Eunice Henderson. I am full from the steak.
Beans and veg we just ate. We are eating. Are we eating at your house? What's for dinner?
Yeah. We got hungry watching what Dogman and Jeff were doing.
Yeah.
So we just cooked some it's like some ground pork and
some
beans.
Creole seasoned pinto.
It's nowhere near as good as what they had.
The barbecue sauce.
We got to go to the grocery store.
It's just.
Yeah. Don't brag. Was I bragging?
It's basically like a barbecue.
Still eating desserts. I'll be home in 10. Yeah, Jeff's over there still eating dessert. Ah, I see. Okay. Yeah. We are getting a lot of rain and storms in East Kentucky. Right on. Where's
Hello, Frontier Survival.
See, I can't just click the comments without looking at them first because it might be something inappropriate, right? Don't be inappropriate. Okay, now I can click on them without reading them first.
I should have moderators in there.
You should, but I don't.
I mean, we should have moderators in there, I'm pretty sure.
Frontier Survivor says hi, Ark. I guess he's talking to Ark Wildman.
Probably.
You want to do this?
I'm working on trying to get the video uploaded.
They're having cheesecake. Oh, I love cheesecake.
I thought I saw like peach cobbler or something like that.
Ark Wildman responded hi to Frontier Survival. Health. You want to sit over here?
No, I told you I gotta do something here.
It's a good thing she doesn't have a frying pan. I look like my mom today. Yeah, I got a lot of my mom's facial features and stuff, I think. If you seen my dad, you'd see I have his freaking doink nose. Oh. Frontier Survival link. Thank you, Ark Wildman. Full blown country. Yeah. Yeah. I always wanted a friend named what was that guy's name? I always wanted a neighbor named Floyd. And we lived in Florida. We got a neighbor named Floyd, and when I met him, I told him that. I said I always wanted a neighbor named Floyd. There's no strippers at the dam. That was who was that? That was Simply Jan.
No, JV Conway was saying that she
Stripers at the dam, but she put extra P in there.
Strippers.
That was funny. Strippers.
Shouted at Cause.
I'm
Yeah,
going
you
to.
said, you did say that they were. You shouted at Cause did say they were going to go see the strippers at the dam. So you didn't find any strippers, huh? Not one. What about stripers?
Can you guys hear Deborah
Oh,
when she talks? That would be nice if you could hear her. Mean Mama Meanest. Deborah, are you in the chat?
Not yet.
The pups are doing good. They turned 3 weeks yesterday, she mumbled, and I was able to barely pick up. We 2 of the female pups are spoken for. We got 1 female left and 4 males. Yeah, they can barely hear you. Thanks, Francesca.
That mic is directional.
Heather says she hears you. Yeah, she says this mic is directional. I think she just makes me want to do all this stuff. Or wants to make me do all this stuff. Oh, Mary Jameson says, yes, I hear you. Jameson says, yes, I hear you. Rebecca tucked my yarn. Hi, Rebecca. We're doing good. Glad to see you.
There's Pooch.
Yeah, Pooch is in here. Where's Dogman? That's what I want to know. Jeff put in the chat that they are eating dessert. It's like we rushed to get up here. Come on. Shove that stuff in that pie hole. Get it done. She was in Devil Dogs live today. I think earlier or something.
Did we see it live today?
Yeah, he's stuffing his pie hole. I can't say anything because I like stuffing my pie hole too. Mean Mama Meanest says hi to Ark Wildman Survival. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Wildman. Did I set him as a mod?
I did before.
Okay, so he's still a mod. Yes. It doesn't. How come it doesn't show a wrench on mine?
It won't in Machine Guard because it doesn't.
I knew. Don't.
No, it's.
Patty Price, hey, how you doing, Patty? Good to see you. We're waiting on Dogman and Jeff. Groovy eggs. Oh, I forget what figures. Pooch. Apologize. All right. I'm just going to start rolling my knuckles and tapping my fingers, waiting for these guys to get here. Hey, you guys want to see the puppies? Let's see what my charge is like.
I think they're all nursing right now. The last look.
Huh?
Last look just a minute ago, they were all nursing.
All the puppies are nursing right now. That's not very interesting. They full of steaks, passed out now. They're supposedly eating dessert. They're taking
It's okay, Daisy. It's
they're
okay.
taking longer on the dessert than they did on the steaks. Yeah. Daisy just came out so I can go show you the puppies. They're probably all bloated on steaks or doggy milk. Wait a minute. I gotta get through these. Yes, puppies. Yes, puppies. Yes. Hi, Patty Price. Yes, doggies. What Mary Jennison says, a kitty cat face? Is that what that is? Sparkle. Jeff will get on when he gets home, I guess. Yeah, they're eating dessert. Then we gotta wait for them to get. Nah, I don't care. This is fun. Dogman, come on, sir, hurry up and share your wisdom. I don't, I don't know how to take that. Never mind. Patty Rice, I Ark Wild Man.
Hey,
What virtual? Oh, virtual hug, huh?
remember we used to know somebody who used to say, give me some knowledge.
Yeah.
Somebody used to think about the wisdom.
Why? I said yeah, and you shrugged like you're impatient.
Well, no,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I didn't know that you wanted to know more. It sounded like
Dogman, internet is bad. Jeff will be on soon. Right on. I'm gonna show puppies. What?
No, I don't.
Puppy time. There's Daisy. She just came out from feeding the puppies in our bathroom. The, the puppies are destroying our bathroom now. We got puppy pads all over in there.
And the floor
It's just it's
real wood, so
it's laminate flooring, so it's not. Daisy cleans up after him pretty good. Oh, they were all full and sleep. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, see the puppy pad mess. Puppies. Mama came back. Oh boy. Let's eat. Yeah, Daisy, you got puppies, huh? Yeah, girl. Look at all those puppies. It's puppy town. Hey, bud. Bud's your daddy. You good daddy, bud. Yeah, you're good daddy. Yeah, look at all them puppies. Look at all them puppies. Oh my goodness. Oh, you just knocked one, Daisy. That's the biggest puppy right there. That white and black one. Yeah. That white and black one right there is the biggest puppy. Puppy town, puppy town. Bud, you're gonna let him escape into the other room. Bud. Bud, why would you want to do that, Bud? Puppy, puppy, puppies. All right. What? Quit backseat driving, lady. Bud, can I sit there? You know, it's probably not so hot outside now, bud. You could go outside. I'm sorry. This is this is it. We came up here for these guys. Where are they? Oh, I fell way behind, didn't I? Did you guys like the puppies? Dogman is in the house. I don't know if I missed any chat. Internet is bad. Jeff will be on soon. Okay, so Jeff probably went to his place.
Black and white is pink sparkles.
Thank Ark Wildman. Yeah, that beans and apple thing sounds pretty good, huh? Yeah.
Nope. We don't need puppy run over us in here. Come on.
The puppies are escaping. Oops.
Somebody forgot to close the door, huh? Let you out. Let the dogs out. She's so cloudy now.
Shouting at clouds. Now you have a
Like steak.
steak. Oh. You just, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, we're in this tiny house thing, and we don't have it very organized yet.
We don't have things to put things
We
in.
don't have things to put things in, and we could put things up in the lofts, which we haven't got anything up there yet. But there's only this ladder behind me, right there.
And you know, we're in our 50s, so we're not going to go down it every day.
Yeah, we're not gonna do a bunch of stuff of hand and heavy stuff up there. I think I'm gonna have to build like a hoist thing to put stuff up there.
Somebody has to still go up there, though.
They can't. Never mind.
The boxes won't put themselves away.
Thank you. The puppies are cute. Yeah.
Where is okay?
Brian at
Yes.
Wonders Arts and Adventures
Yes.
asked today.
Yes.
You can't go wrong with puppies. Jeff, you have to follow the puppies. And those feet, yeah, they got cute little feet. Little puppy pads on their feet. Yeah. Yeah, I like that white and black one. There's actually two white and black ones. There's one white and black one that's got like speckles of black throughout the white, all over in the white parts. So it kind of looks like chocolate chip ice cream or something.
One's more brown, has brown more than white or more than black.
Yeah, yeah, he's that one's a big one, the biggest one. There are no runts really. There wasn't a runt. They're all. I mean, there's a big one, and then all the other ones are about the same size. Yeah. Well, we had snow here last year. Uh,
I'd be afraid if Bud pulled us.
I don't want to feed this many big dogs. I mean, these big dogs they can eat quite a bit. I mean, uh, we're doing okay with it. But I mean, just with Daisy and Bud and Roscoe now, the dog we adopted just kind of showed up. We actually tried to lose Roscoe, if I'm being honest, because he wasn't acting right with the rabbits. Long story short, and he came back. So, but I think he learned his lesson.
Yeah, he doesn't even go near there
He's not.
anymore.
Yeah, he's not going near the rabbits anymore.
He skirts them big time.
Miss Tilly got her first steak bone. Right on. Yeah, you got a good heart, dude. Taking care of them dogs and even other people's dogs that show up. I've always liked dogs too. I get it. Do what you can. Me too. I, I just like typing in the chat. Oh yeah, Jeff just left. All right. Uh, Yay. I like the black and white one too. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's funny, before their eyes open, they really aren't, very active. But man, after their eyes open, they are just all over the place. We're gonna have to get them out of here soon, but it's gonna be hotter next week too. So
yeah, it started today.
I mean, I imagine they'll be fine, but I don't know. I just have a tender heart when it comes to animals and stuff. Yeah, yeah, they are cute. They all got most of them have little bud faces. Well, they all have little bud and daisy faces, and they're very similar breeds. So yeah. Well, now the two females that Rick and Connie got look a lot like Bud in the face too. They got all the dark markings around the ears and the snout. Same kind of Bud markings. They're just darker brown, but I think Bud was kind of darker brown gray when he was a puppy too.
Kind of whitish. Anyway, I can get the two cups to show. One's black, one's lighter brown than the others. Sorry, folks, can't do videos, but we're going to hear a chat. I'm sorry,
I can't read if you're reading, and you say that they can't hear you as well. So, do you want me to?
Sorry.
I think you should be doing this because you're more. Can you just put up a pole barn, clean and dry this to store your stuff? The problem with that is we get a lot of dust around here, and just stuff is just going to get dusty. And if it's stuff that we use frequently, I want to keep it in the house to keep it. Yeah. So I want to get where we can use the loft. What I'd really like to do eventually is build a permanent staircase that comes down from the loft that serves double as like cabinets and storage for the mini kitchen area. So the staircase will serve as storage, but also as a staircase that's solid that you can walk up and has a handrail, and so that it's nice and safe, or safer at least, and it's easier to get up there rather than climbing up and down the stairs. Because I'm a genius. Oh, I might need some help from Dogman. I mean, we've got lots of storage out in the barn, and the second barn we haven't even used. I mean, it's kind of old and leaky, but the distance, having to go there to get stuff. So, I mean, we'll forget what's in there. Yeah, it's just. So the things we use frequently, we want to keep here. That's part of the problem is we have to go from one building to another to find stuff, and we don't remember where everything is. So yeah, it just make it a lot easier.
The pole barn is basically what the outdoor kitchen is.
Can they hear you? I guess they can kind of hear you.
Every once in a while, but
No, man, we're just mixing something together to add to eat because you made us hungry, Dogman. Dogman says, "What in the name of Chevy Chase is Debbie doing? And trying to top my supper?" No, we'd rather have what you had for sure.
I'm actually editing a video right now. The food's done. It's just sitting there.
I thought I clicked the other one. Yeah, see, Pink Sparkle says she can hear a mumble when you talk.
Yeah.
So quit talking because you make it where I can't figure out what I'm trying to say. And I finally found a light bulb. Let me get back up here. Oh, I missed a bunch of stuff. Sorry, guys. I think I missed a bunch of stuff. And JB Steak. Conway is here. That's good. Oh, I should click these. Tell me. That's Dumas. Hi, JB. The bacon. Oh, hey, we should put some bacon bits in that. Why not?
Maybe. Actually, maybe that's not a bad idea.
How you doing, bacon? All right, now we're getting somewhere, I think. Conway is here. Where is Roscoe? Roscoe is an outside dog. Well, all of our dogs are supposed to be outside dogs, but I think Roscoe was a hunting dog that somebody just got rid of, in the forest here. And ended up with us. He's a good dog, but yeah, he's not a livestock guard dog. Livestock guard dogs tend to leave your livestock alone. So we've had some issues. Hi, JB. Well, he only lives, a half mile down the road from Dogman. So he'll be fine. I'm surprised he's not there yet. He probably is. Probably eating more dessert, stuffing his pie hole some more. I have yet to get an idea. Light bulb. Yeah. I was told by my mother that I once ate a light bulb when I was a kid. I was thinking it was one of those little Christmas light bulbs. Yeah, it looks like candy. I could see that. But she said, no, regular light bulb. You ate it. Shouting at clouds. Hey! I like that, David. Yeah, she's sitting over there because she's working on uploading the bus build video. We worked on editing. Oh, there we go. There he is.
Is my microphone working?
Yeah, probably
you
better.
Hear me now. This is the first time I've ever done this.
Yeah, I like it because it's convenient. It's kind of easy to do as long as the tech works.
Cool.
I mean, we even do split screens between me and Deborah because it's so easy. And she's just sitting over there. But right now she's uploading a video. She keeps talking to me and nobody can hear her. And so it looks like I'm wackadoo. I guess I'd look that way anyways. But
how do I see the chat?
You can't see it? What you can do is open this in YouTube, but just make sure it's muted in YouTube and you can see the chat over there.
See, my chat's back there, so I gotta. Hey,
can
everybody.
He see the chat? Can he see the chat in StreamYard?
He's doing from the.
Yeah, but he has to look way over there to see the chat.
Right. Still the same thing, whether it's streaming or not. He's videoing himself on a phone.
Yeah, you sent me the link to the phone, so I had to go from the phone.
Oh, well, you can forward it to your email if you want.
I wasn't home to get. Yeah, anyway. I made it.
Thanks.
Holy cow, that was some good grub tonight. Thank you, Mike at Dogman. Mike the Dogman. How do we address him now? It was Mike at Dogman Homestead, but you can't say Mike at Dogman. So you have to say Mike the Dogman. Dogman Mike? Don't ask me about names. I don't know nothing. There's JB. Oh, my goodness. I cannot thank you enough. I ate that entire steak. It was just freaking amazing. Just amazing. I'm going to have the meat sweats tomorrow, and I don't even care.
The meat sweats. I remember those.
I just never get steak. It's just, yeah. And then when I do have a special occasion, it makes it that much better.
We're in the South here, Bacon. We say suffer all the time. Although Jeff's from Illinois, he had to learn how to say supper, I think.
Yeah, I got a little bit of both worlds. My parents were from Arkansas, but I grew up in Illinois, so I'm all kinds of confused.
Yeah, I grew up in California, and but I spent a good time here in the South. So yeah, and my granny's from here.
After that steak, call me sir. Yes, sir. Oh man, that was cooked to perfection. Just so juicy and tender. A little smoke flavor on there. That was just an amazing steak.
Yeah, that putting apple stuff in the beans intrigues me.
Yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it.
Yeah.
I never would have guessed. Combining apples and baked beans was so good, but it was.
The first time Deborah put apples in tuna fish sandwich stuff is pretty good. But in beans, it's probably better.
Definitely worth a try. I'll be throwing that together at some point. Poor Mike. I'm going to be begging him to cook for me all the time now. Dude, I'll buy the food. Fire up that grill, dude.
Yeah. Old Man King Homestead, I don't understand her either anymore. He says he could hear you fine a while ago, but now he can't. I don't. Something has changed.
It's all my fault.
It's just that she's sitting over there, and we think that this laptop has a like a directional mic or something. She's uploading a video.
My beard gets any longer, I'm gonna have to.
That's your dead cat, man. You ain't fooling me. You just put a
No
dead
worries, it's over there.
You see, you need to get that and do like freaking puppet shows. It's my brother. Hey, where's the buffet? Look at that.
Yeah, I had a steak buffet tonight, boys.
Yeah, man.
Brussels sprouts and those beans and spaghetti squash and zucchini and mushrooms and then other stuff I don't care about, but I didn't eat it. Oh, it was all so good. Yeah, my beard's a little bit grayer than the dead cat.
I put glasses on one of our dead cats one day and did a Jeff impersonation.
Yeah, I need one of those eyeball smiley face things for the end of it.
Yeah. There's some chicken beaks poking out of the beard.
I'm too tired after that steak. I could go grab some baby chicks. And I got a pocket today.
You gonna put baby chicks in your pocket?
I could for a live show.
Yeah, we want to see it, man.
No, man, I'm not doing that tonight.
You could take your phone out there and just. Oh, it's dark out.
Yeah.
How's that ice maker doing, though?
Dudes!
Are you surprised how much ice it makes? And it keeps it.
I started it up at like a little bit before 10 a.m. this morning. And when I left at 7 o'clock, 7:30 to go over to Mike's, I had a cooler full of ice.
Yeah.
That thing just pumps it out. And that was a few times where it stopped for a little while because it got full.
Yeah.
So if I'd been paying attention all day long, that thing's awesome.
Yeah, I just leave the ice in mine and just get it when I want it. But if you do that, it will start to melt. But then it just goes back into the water repository. It makes more ice. So I don't care. Yeah. But once you get your freezer over there, you just stick a bucket of ice in your freezer.
Yeah, you don't have to use it a couple times a week and then throw it in my freezer and then there I go.
Right.
Yeah, that thing. Wow, yeah. And with
you got that Berkey filter.
Pile it up with ice cubes and take a glass of ice water out there for half an hour without it heating up to 100 degrees.
Yeah.
It's an ice hammer.
Yeah, use some insulated mugs and you put I fill that sucker up with ice and just put the water to the top and go outside in an insulated mug and it stays cold for hours.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I drink it. I drink it before it gets warm. That's the whole point.
Like somebody, you know.
Yeah, life is pretty good. I had a steak today. I've got an ice maker.
Pink Sparkle says hi, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm not looking over the chat.
I'll read them. I'm putting them up on the screen here as I remember to. Lori Carp says, hey, Dogman.
Porterhouse. Yeah, I know what you're saying, BK. I can't afford I haven't, yeah. I don't buy steak, and I haven't for probably 10 years. I appreciate it when I get gifted a steak.
The first Saturday of the month, Harps has a meat sale, and we try to remember that. You know, when we got the money, we'll go there and get some meat or some steaks or something to just treat ourselves. Because yeah, mostly now we've been eating mostly chicken, and a lot of it's frozen chicken that we get at Midway. You know. But yeah, they got some pretty good stuff there at Midway. I mean, it's
still chicken, luckily, and eggs.
Yeah.
I don't eat many eggs down here. It's more of a hassle to cook them.
Yeah, we're still trying to get some kind of kitchen established here. It's really small, so I just made a little table out of slab lumber. So that we'd have some more counter space because, yeah, there's no counter space in here. Yeah, see my little table? See it? It's pretty cool because I made it where it's got folding legs. So we can fold it up and put it away.
Oh, yeah.
But it's just slab lumber. And, you know, so it's all rough. You'll get splinters if you rub it. You'll rub your hand over it. But, I mean, it's functional.
I don't rub my hand over it.
I kind of like the way it looks. All kind of rustic and stuff.
Need a power sander. Do that puppy in 5 minutes.
I had one.
Yeah. That's frustrating, huh?
Yeah.
Damn it, Bacon. This is a family channel. We're homesteaders and stuff, chicken people and garden people. I do like watch Bacon. He talks about some off the wall stuff.
Sometimes nice people come in here.
Yeah, sometimes we get we hang out on the Knife People channels. There's a lot of interesting channels. I like the homestead and stuff, and but I look at some other stuff too. Lori Carp
What's
says
the most off the wall channel you watch?
Oh man, most off the wall.
I don't even have an answer for that. Probably you guys.
We are different.
Well, yeah, we're still new though. I don't know, man. Bacon's pretty off the wall, but Devil Dog does a lot of lives, and you never know who you're gonna get on there. I mean, he tries to know the people he lets on there, but he experiments with some new people. We've had some issues over that too, or he has, you know. But we had an all night live with Devil Dog one night, and that was just a blast. They had
That was his live that we were on it with.
Yeah, it was his live that we were on, and he had this Hinderer collector guy. Hinderer is a kind of knife, and that kid said, "I can sing Celine Dion." He was showing us. He had all these like antique military helmets and stuff. He was showing us, and antique, like he had the Bionic Man and Lindsay Wagner dolls and stuff, and these old dolls you collect it and stuff, and then all these Hinderer knives, all these old helmets and stuff, and then he says, "Yeah, and I can sing too," and so we encouraged him to sing. I don't think you should sing, but I mean, the guy is just he just wants to entertain people and laugh and have a good time. So even when people started ribbing him about his singing, because he was, the song from the Titanic, near, far, wherever you are, our hearts will go on, or whatever. He kept singing near, far, and then in between the lyrics, he said, "Here it comes, here it comes. This is the best part." He'd say, and he keeps saying, "Near, far," and then man, I guess you had to be there, but yeah, it was hilarious to me. I was watching. It was painful to watch, but I mean, the dude has such a good heart. He just wanted to entertain people. He doesn't care. He sucks at singing. I told him, man, you got to sing that song as what is it? As Elmo? It was Grover. Remember when Grover would do near, far, wherever? Jeff,
the chicken in the bark, in a bark, 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 bark.
No, he's gonna start doing his Sesame Street.
No.
The Birkin, Durkin, Birkin, and the Burton, Ding, Durkin, Sir by Burkin. The Swedish Chef, is that what? I used to love Sesame.
I tried.
Uh,
That steak is really kicking in right about now.
yeah.
Oh. I want cows. I want 100 acres and I want cows. That's how you
Now you want cows. Wait a minute, steak is delicious.
And you only need one for like a whole year.
Yeah. Oh man, but did you see that stuff going on in Texas where they're all going and selling their cows? Yeah, Arkansas Wild Man had a thing about that. That's a pretty good channel, Arkansas Wild Man. He's
I tell you, it's VW Family Farm. They're here in Arkansas. They have cattle and they sell their meat to the public. And what they're doing they're all these farmers, they're being forced to gamble. Am I going to have enough feed for these cattle to make it through the winter? So they're having to make that decision right now. And because with it so dry, they didn't get a second cutting of hay. And you don't know what other places are like around you. And it's kind of up in the air right now. And a lot of farmers are having to gamble on what they think the right way to go is. So a lot of them are, to take the money now and run just in case you can't keep all that cattle through the winter. But you're losing money by not, getting them up to weight. It's scary out there.
Yeah, they don't even know if they're gonna have hay. Man, I'm looking at our dried up place and going, how are you gonna?
We haven't had rain, and it's only rained once since I moved here, and that was 3+ weeks ago.
Yeah,
we might get some Sunday.
We got a little spot this afternoon here.
Not me.
I didn't have to water the garden this afternoon.
We had thunder, but that was all I got here.
Yeah, Jeff messing around. I have fun with these lives. It's fun. I like doing the videos too, though, because you get to edit. It makes your life look a lot better than it really is when you edit.
Or just decide not to pick up the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not filming this. Oh, it's been too hot just don't even take the camera outside. And then when I do take it outside, the change in temperature and humidity from the cabin to outside, my lens is fogged up for like 20 minutes. So if I'm going to film something, I got to take the camera out there early. It's weird.
Yeah, these older phones we got, they heat up real easy and overheat and start.
Oh yeah, that
getting all
happens.
funky. Start recording psychedelic looking stuff.
Yeah, I'm done with the summer already, but I'll live.
Still got August, yeah. Hey,
August is usually the worst.
I told you I found somewhere to get a bunch of free slab wood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta build you a brooder or something. I'm gonna build a bunch of stuff because we was just talking to Redgate Farm. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but she runs a little kind of plant nursery thing up in Parks. She owns that little piece. You ever seen? You've been through? No, you haven't been through Parks. You don't come this way. Anyways, she's got a little nursery stand and stuff, and said that we can come up there and sell stuff from there. So I'm gonna build a bunch of wood stuff and take it up there. You know, tomato cages, trellises, animal cages, things like that.
Yeah.
Gotta make some money.
I might have a whole bunch of chicks hatching here in about 16 days.
Yeah.
I candled them. I candled some of them last night. I'll candle the other row tonight. Looking good.
Yeah. Huge incubator.
I put 125 in there. I figured I'd be lucky if half of them.
Hi, Mike.
What happens if I do get like 100 chicks all at once? I can handle it. That'll be fun.
You can send some our way. We want to be a groovy egg distributor, but they'll have to be kept separate from our chickens, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to know who the mom and dad are.
Well, $56 for 2 mic mixing board USB. Huh. See, that our problem is we got to, well, yeah, that'd probably work. So you hook up 2 microphones, and I could have one sitting over by Deborah and one by me on your USB. Yeah, that sounds like that would work. Do you see that, honey? What Shouting at Cloud says. I like that name. Jeff, we need to go shout at some clouds to make it rain.
That don't work, dude.
Well, it's still fun to look crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, I convinced him. I knew it.
Oh, this is Mike. Send a link to his email.
Did you send a link to Mike's email?
I did.
Yeah, she sent it.
We got to call him sir.
5 minutes ago, I sent it.
We got to call Mike, sir.
Yeah.
For Mike, I sent it 5 minutes ago.
Oh, I see. He's feeling I don't know, confident, highly confident after that steak or something. Gotta call him sir.
Oh, one of the desserts he gave me were these lollipops. And I kid you not, it takes a half an hour to finish one of those things. That's what took me so long. I mean, you can't chomp on them. You just, yeah. And once you're in for good. Might as well go whole hog. I didn't even touch the cheesecake yet. That's in the, yeah, it's in my cooler.
Oh, dang. Who's in? Drew's in.
Hey, Drew. Make it out of Oklahoma yet?
Yeah.
Not that it matters. You got plenty of time. It's a big state. There used to be a London pub in Ponca City, Oklahoma. It's pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
Oklahoma City.
Hey, Drew, you want to come in the live? Man, I'm way behind. Sorry, guys.
He already made it to Taos. Is that awesome? Man, I'm not doing Instagram anymore. I should probably.
All right.
Well, that's a great place to go live, is in a bar.
Yeah.
Us folks around here haven't seen a bar, and
What's a
there
bar?
are no bars in our county. How far is Taos, New Mexico from Oklahoma? Oh, you had to go through the panhandle of Texas and then over. I would have done that one day. I drove from Sacramento to Russellville, Arkansas, and spent the night in Amarillo, Texas. And
Dang it, Drew! I could have
Day
sent you
trip.
a solar panel if I'd have remembered. Hey, we're putting up the video of the bus build probably tonight.
Oh, I got a letter for you, Drew. I'll open it and take a picture if you want me to.
Says checks are taking longer than usual, but they're still running.
5 hours from Amarillo. Cool. Well, it's good to hear you're not,
It says checks are running, but
stuck in Podunk, Texas on the side of the road broken down.
For the checks. Roberta says hi to you.
Hi, Roberta. I'm gonna have to go back through here.
Dogman says you sent text, but you didn't send it by email.
Did you hear him? Dogman says you sent text, but he doesn't have an email.
I just sent it 5 minutes ago to his email. Now it's saying 9 minutes ago.
She says she sent it 9 minutes ago to his email. It's that damn Starlink. He needs to install the app. Oh, you got mail, Drew.
Oh.
Yeah, I told him. The return address is a subscriber. I thought that was hysterical. Oh, and the mail lady, when I picked up the stuff, the mail lady asked about him. She's like, "How's my Drew going? He's not stuck anywhere yet, is he?" No, he's still in Oklahoma. He's doing well, having fun, eating good, meeting good folks. And she's like, "Still in Oklahoma?" But they're happy to hear he's progressing. So I'm sure I'll have to give him an update at the post office every time I go in to check. Good folks around here. Not like my old post office.
Man, you can even go to the DMV here and people are nice.
Yeah, but yeah.
Did you get
Must be
this
the town
email?
of Havana.
I sent it.
Dogmanhomestead@gmail.com. We need Dogman in here. I'm getting tired.
Oh, sorry for the beep. That's the bad downside to that incubator. Is every half an hour it turns the eggs and it beeps while it's doing it.
Every hour you have a fire.
Yeah, I need a different sound for my fire alarm now. I'll be freaking out all the time.
You chickens are going to come out responsive to fire danger.
All right, send it to the one with 2 M's in the Dogman.
What?
Send it to the one you just showed where it has 2 M's. In the
Oh, 2 M's in the Dogman. Unless that was a typo. That one bounced.
I sent it to the one that I got from
I think
from
he's
his
just
about
playing us.
page.
Mm-hmm.
Which app is he using for his email?
Gmail.
The Gmail one. Dogman Homestead at Gmail.
And when I sent it to the other ones, he sent it there, the Oops Dogman one and the Dogman with 2 M's.
Oops,
Bounced.
Dogman Homestead at Gmail.
Yeah. And that one bounced.
I think he meant to say oops, Dogman with 1 M. He just didn't have his.
The first one was Dogman with 1 M, and it's not. I mean, that one went through. The one with just 1 M.
The one with 1 M went through, Dogman. Check your junk mail.
Alright.
Go to his last video and leave a comment. Charging his laptop at the bar. Yeah, I bet that's all you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I need to charge my laptop. Just a minute, I'll be right back.
You actually do. Where's your cord?
How did you choose? I bet Taos has a bunch of bars. So he doesn't have to tell us now, but I want to hear the story in one of your videos about how you chose which bar to go charge your laptop in tonight. What was it that drew you to that one? It was anyway. Cindy has no wrench. They left me. Oh, here he comes.
So,
did you change your shirt yet?
Yeah, I had to buy another shirt at the thrift store.
Oh, it's a new one. So how long are you gonna wear that one?
I only got one freaking button-up shirt that's cool enough to wear in this heat. But Deborah picked me up a new button-up shirt at the thrift store.
Which thrift?
I got 2 more at the junk store.
Is it in Waldron?
She went to the one in Mina. Waldron only has them consignment stores, and their stuff, they price too high. I think. You know, when I go to a junk store, I want stuff cheap.
Yeah.
I'm charging my I'm charging my batteries. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, another example of nice people. I was out of beer, so I just called up Mike around the corner and said, "Hey man, you got any beer?" He said, "Yeah, come on over." And picked up a few beers, and yeah, now I can have a beer.
So Mike around the corner, and some Mike down the road.
Mike and Jan.
Our night's better.
Let's see what we got here. Mike says hello to Drew.
Oh, I gotta go put my food in the fridge. And those lollipops. I don't want them getting melty. I'll be back in a minute.
Tell Dogman I posted the same thing. I even told him in chat that I posted it and pinned it to the top of the chat.
He just doesn't want to join him. Or he's got internet issues.
Or he went over to the chat.
If he doesn't come up here, I'm gonna just post the freaking thing so somebody else can come up. Oh, Shouting at Clouds is in North Texas.
He gave me a
Okay.
ton of lollipops.
So you're in the panhandle of Texas? Shouting at Clouds? You're in the panhandle? Dang. We broke down there once. I forget the name of the town. Real nice mechanic there. Let us stay in his parking lot. We had a camper. Transmission went out. Why am I reading my own comments? All right, I think we're about caught up. So, Drew, I was going to tell you, Deborah's uploading the VW, Aunt Sheila interior build video right now.
Okay, I can now release it.
She's releasing it.
It is ready. So it is now free.
Dogman has a bar. I think so. Bob's Hope says Dogman has a bar.
2.
The new video is released.
Okay. One more time.
Mm. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get caught up here on these chats. What kind of show you already do? What is that? Oh, how dare you?
Cheesecake, but I'm too stuffed tonight.
You open that pie hole up and shove some of that in there. Yeah, I want to try the beans with the apple stuff. Four states in, Drew says. And Sheila's the best. Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's that? Okay, publish now. Publish now.
Yeah. Publishing now. I see you, Dogman.
And it's there.
There he is.
And the video.
What in the name of Betty Crocker kind of show y'all running back here?
Deborah's supposed to be running it. That's my excuse.
I'm brighter than Jeff. I'm redder.
Oh, now it's
That was
Did you
the
figure out
longest.
how to read the text and type it into your browser?
I got nothing. I don't even know anything about that. She was sending it. Some reason it doesn't go to my old email. Maybe because I changed my name. I don't know. Don't know.
Huh.
How come I can't see chat no more?
I wouldn't think they'd be tied together, but yeah. I wasn't thinking about that.
Check your spam. Spam and eggs.
Go down to the
Spam, eggs, and spam.
What happened?
He bumped himself off, I guess.
Spam and spam.
Okay.
Do what?
Green spam and egg spam.
All right, you've had enough, sir. Green eggs and spam. My mom used to make green eggs and ham for us when we were kids. I think she'd blend up some spinach or something, mix it in the eggs, scrambled eggs.
That's how they trick kids to eat spinach.
I don't know how to give wrenches to people. Deborah usually does this.
No, she's got it now.
Oh, Deborah says you got it now, Cindy.
He must have hit the wrong button.
Oh, here he is.
Can I turn my cam? What does it do when I put cam?
Yeah, I clicked something. I was trying to get the chat up. Well, then he did it. I did that one.
Yeah, you could click that little, ellipse symbol on the bottom left of
He's
where your
just
image
goofing
is.
off
You can
now.
do different stuff. You can hide yourself. I was on a live last night, and I go like this. I go, like this. Wait, you can do it easier with this. There you go. You go like this. Brett, people say, Brett, how come only your button's showing? And then I come back like this.
Uh-oh. Drop my lollipop.
I was busy picking my nose.
These things are too heavy for the beard.
You know what these are good for? If you're going on a drive or a beer run or water in the garden, you put one of these in, it'll last the whole way.
Yeah, it's like
It's
a
like
half an
it's
hour
freaking
lollipop.
big, ain't it?
They're good.
It's like a fancy everlasting gobstopper.
Are there different flavors or?
Yeah. Vanilla, coffee latte. That's the only one I've had so far. And chocolate. He had a chocolate. And then there's another one. Butterscotch. I bet the butterscotch is good.
Mike, the wrenches make you a moderator where you can do extra stuff. Oh, I guess Deborah's already talking to you. See, you're just confusing me over here.
Well, I was trying to tell you, forget this part here.
Oh, is Drew in here? See, I don't know who's in here. I was messing around with this for a half an hour.
He's gonna hold it up there forever.
He's at a bar. He better not be watching our live.
He's at a bar.
Go mingle with the locals.
He says he's in
He's
Taos,
not
New
busy.
Mexico.
Oh, you do not want to be in a bar in New Mexico. That's like the DUI capital of the world. Unless you ain't driving.
He's only charging his laptop.
Yeah.
It's completely innocent, Dogman.
He's got a bed in his vehicle.
I'm charging my laptop as well.
Well, he's parked in a bar parking lot.
I don't know what he just said. He's in a bar charging his laptop. That's all
We
know.
need-
And he said,
Man, we gave him all the lectures, whatever he does. Sometimes guys gotta learn the hard way,
He'll be fine.
I was an angel at his age.
Yeah.
Elite angel. Still am.
I wasn't.
We got to find some old videos.
Oh, we got naked people posting on here. I can't be a moderator. I don't think I'm in here. Who the heck's moderating? I don't think anybody clicks on that stuff anyway.
Oh, he's on his way to a campground.
I don't see anything.
Do they have a bar?
Drew hasn't looked at the screen yet.
That's why I'm glad I was young back in the day, because you could get away with everything. You could drink in a campground. You could drink everywhere. You could smoke anywhere. You could smoke on a bus, an airplane. You could drink on the bus. Drink on the airplane. You can't do that stuff no more. Today's boring, man.
Rio Grande Gorge Bridge. That sounds cool.
All right. Cindy said her and JB got it.
Might have to sleep in a hoodie tonight, he says.
They're gonna think you're a criminal. You can catch me in a hoodie. I never have liked them things.
Is it really that chilly up there? That'd be
Just
nice.
bugs me.
It must be higher elevation. Uh-oh, here comes Bob.
Put Bob on camera.
The cat?
Tell him to stay out of my hot dogs.
Dude, that's on you. If it's
We saw your chest when we had some groceries, and freaking Bob is gonna attack my freaking groceries, man.
If you don't protect your food in this house,
Y'all in a dry county. Yeah, the video of me and Jeff road trip, that's what that was. We live in a dry county. We weren't going on a Kool-Aid run.
I had to beg my neighbor for some beer tonight. I didn't beg him. I said, "Hey man, you got any beer?" He said, "Yeah, come on over." All right.
He's got one of them felines. Bob.
Bob.
You done, Bob? You want
Hey,
a treat,
Bob.
Bob?
now he's wiping his snotty nose all over.
Woof. 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 Wait, nothing phases him. Oh, he looked.
Yeah, as long as nobody else is there.
Woof.
Any strangers show up and Bob hides.
And that Grumpy, I don't think he actually exists. I've seen the Fifi.
Yeah, Brett met Fifi. Bob and Grumpy aren't people cats.
Yeah, Fifi will let us pet her.
They're pros. I'm not.
Yeah, Arkansas Whoop-Ass says he had to drive to Ozark to get some beer today. On a Sunday?
Yeah, you can't get it anywhere on a Sunday in this state.
In Arkansas. You can get it in Oklahoma. Oklahoma used to have the worst liquor laws. Now they're awesome. You can buy anything there now.
I'm not putting my comments in. Deborah's comments. Oh, that's all the stuff we're talking about. I was trying to get connected. Sorry, don't mean to mumble. Trying to make myself think. All right, an Arkansas Whoop-Ass link. I'm gonna have to check that out. I don't think I've seen that.
I think it's something in the with the sun. It's making the internet, even good internet, bad.
Bad voodoo.
I don't think the world's going to be. I think the world's going to be ended in about a half a month or so.
Yeah, right.
Solar flare. You never know these days.
Not Arkansas Whoop-Ass. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get banned. Look this up. Oh, yeah, I'm going to subscribe right now.
We got to look up Rio Grande Gorge Bridge.
Why? What are we doing?
Drew's Lens said, did we look it up?
All right, I'll look it up.
Picking up some immigrants? He's got a van, boy. They're going to pull him over if he goes near that. They're going to look in under his cabinet. You didn't think of that, did you?
It's a bridge that goes over a gorge in the Rio Grande River, and it looks really cool. Dude, you shouldn't be doing that at night. You got to do that during the day. Oh, you can walk across it?
Oh, that's freaking crazy.
Oh, I am not walking across that.
Oh, there's a pretty picture.
I don't know who anybody is. Everybody's changed their name, man. You guys, I've come up with some good ones for you. Oh, we're pros again.
Don't tell us if you're saving for a video. I wonder if Drew's going to walk.
You're not
across
froze
that
on
road.
this end.
Yeah, I got to save everything for videos now because I'm not getting them.
I'm trying to find a good picture of it.
But the good thing is I got animals, so I can just walk around and pet the animals and pick tomatoes, and that's a video. Let me read the chat.
These pictures are good.
How did Tilly like her first bone? She still got, I was out there a minute ago. She's got her paws out front and she's got it sitting straight up. She's gnawing on it. She'll probably be chewing on that all night. But Libby can smell it. She's looking. What's going on now? What is all that? Oh, I see what you're doing. That's cool. Well, I don't see no bridge, but I think you can jump it. You could jump it in the van or the bus.
There it is.
Just what we need. Drew going all Dukes of Hazzard on us with a VW bus.
Well, that'd be Evil Knievel stuff. Boy, he was the dude back in the 70s, man. I remember watching Worldwide Sports, and he'd jump all that stuff. These younger people ain't never seen anything like him.
And I don't know, man. Admit it. I always watched him just to see him get messed up.
Well, everybody did, and he did. But the guy delivered too, and then he'd still stand up with broken hips and everything.
Dude, stand tall.
I did that the other day. I was watching all Evil Knievel's jumps on YouTube, and I remembered a lot of them. He'd go in the stadiums, and he'd go all the way up into the stands and come down. Then he'd come and he'd go all the way through the entrance when he landed.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when he had that motorcycle with a rocket on the back of it? He was going to jump the Grand Canyon.
No, that was a German X2 rocket. Yeah, with the parachute opened as soon as he took off and screwed it up. I think he might have made it.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that was kind of like watching Geraldo's Al Capone vaults, that type deal. But he made the money. Boy, he was a mean old bastard, though. Yeah, Snake River Canyon in Idaho. Why am I big now?
I made you big.
He's got a cat. What am I supposed to pick up, Rooster?
Oh, we got to remember the name of that guy who did that music last night. There was a guy on one of the lives we were on last night who was, playing guitar and he sang and everything. And he had a green screen behind him, and he had, he could change all the scenery and stuff. And he had this girl in a red dress and dancing, and good looking girl. And I says, "Hey man, can you make the girl in the red dress big?"
Bring her here. I'll make her big. Cooking.
Then he brought out all his action figures and started singing Celine Dion.
It's up, Drew. Video's up. Yeah, Aunt Sheila build video is up.
Somebody commented on this video yesterday. How's it going with Aunt Shirley? I had to laugh.
Yeah,
Aunt Shirley.
Well, we really do have an Aunt Sheila that we kind of named the bus after. Well, it's Deborah's Aunt Sheila, but I consider her my aunt too. She's a sweetheart. And it's cool of Drew to keep the name. Oh, nice post. Thanks, Roberta. Wait, oh, I just lost that
Canadian
comment.
Christian musician, that's
Yeah, Canadian fishing musician.
All right, guys. After a great steak dinner with Groovy Eggs Farm, Jeff Bobblehead Homestead, we're doing a live with butt nuggets. I don't think anybody's did a clip while they were doing a live, so I'm doing it. There's me talking to you. Happy trails.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's going to be
Yeah,
my
the
next video.
The Canadian fishing musician, magician. I'm thinking about, man, we got to get him. He can make some good music for us to use on YouTube. Seriously.
How do you know how many people's in here?
Hey, honey.
You see it on their channel.
48 watching, 60 thumbs up. Hey, you can see right up here.
She says 48.
You see it says 48 right here.
48 right now and 60 thumbs up. Where do you see a thumbs up at?
On YouTube. 62 thumbs up. Yeah.
Oh, on
I'm
YouTube.
on YouTube.
Oh, she's on YouTube.
Well, me and Jeff agreed that was our first eating video and our last. I had my stuff here on the table, and as I'm cutting, look what's happening. And you really can't enjoy it, because you got 222 people watching you.
He's
I had no problem.
He's sitting here telling us what a hassle it is to eat and do a live, and she just asked me if I want a plate of food.
Sorry. I'll eat.
Go ahead, you eat.
I'm off the camera anyway.
Yeah.
What are you guys eating?
Well, it's
some ground pork,
with
navy beans,
It's a
and
concoction you made up.
just something we mix together
I do
because
that all the time. But the problem with that is when you make one that's good, then you don't remember what the hell you put in it. So you can never make it, but that's all right.
Well, it's not recorded, so I know exactly what's in it. It's got onions, beans.
So you got all these different layouts you can choose from down here. It's kind of cool. And then you can drag different people to the bigger screen and stuff. Wonder what this one is.
He just keeps coming back. You're gonna just keep coming back.
No, I'm
Do
not
this all night. Watch, I'm gonna kick him off. We'll see how long until he gets back up.
He's a mama boy. The Brady Bunch.
Brady, but yeah.
50 watching and 66 thumbs up.
That one doesn't do nothing when I click it.
Right.
Or does,
No.
oh, that one does.
He's like a kid. He's like a kid on Christmas with this thing, man.
And
It's
he's back
Deborah's
again.
fault. She usually does this.
He came back again, Bob. Go away.
Now we know why.
Dang it, I missed Bob. Mhm.
No, he finally got the hint. He's going in the kitchen.
Navy bean soup.
Yeah.
No soup. No kind of soup sounds good in Arkansas right now. Chili, stew, none of that. Actually, any hot food. This is where you eat cold ham sandwiches and potato salad. You don't want to mess with no ovens. But I did today, and boy, it was worth it. Hey, anytime you get your hands on a steak nowadays, you're cooking that dude. I got the coals going. I cooked the spaghetti squash for about an hour on the grill. Got it up to like 500 degrees. But I thought those were 4 steaks. They were 2 big ones. It's pretty cool, JB, to send them, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
definitely.
Barry, thanks for joining, man.
We got some other stuff too that.
And here's how hot it was, Jeff. It came packed in a bag of dry ice. You know how long that stuff lasts. And when I opened the box, I pitched the bag of dry ice into my gorilla cart. Came out a half hour later, and there was nothing. It was gone. No water, nothing. Which I think when dry ice melts, there's no water. But that's how hot it is right now. But everything came cold and fresh. And we appreciate Lindsay bringing that out to us.
Yeah. We owe her steak dinner one of these days.
Yeah, you know, a good reason to give pets names like Bob. Then you can say things like, "Hey, Bob's eating out of the garbage again." Bob brought in a dead mouse again, and things like that. And people will freak out. Who is this Bob?
Bob got stuck behind the fridge.
I think he swallowed more than one light bulb when he was a kid.
Bob, quit licking your junk.
What we need to do to fix him, we need to fire him up and put a light switch on his arm and turn it on.
No, my son Nick was in the chat and one of the lives we were doing. He's telling me, Steve from accounting is eating out of the garbage again, and I just seen some random. I mean, just one of his chats like that. I'm like, what? And if I'd read up earlier in the chat, he would said good reasons to give animals people names. So I was lost.
Read what I just put on the screen. No, I moved it. Watching while glazing dough.
Yep. Kids do some weird things when they're little, though. Well, my oldest son, he was probably a year.
That's not fair, Deborah.
He was in the bathtub with all his toys, and he had that G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip or something.
Uh-huh.
Don't know how he did it. He got it stuck on his thing.
Uh-huh.
And I heard him scream. I ran in there. I seen what happened. I said, Mom!
That would never happen to me.
Then another time when I was probably 10, my brothers were younger. We all went fishing. We had a big YMCA in Tulsa. It had ponds and canoes. So my brother, he wouldn't touch the worm. So I had to bait his hook. And there we go. I think he's there.
I had to pick my nose.
So he's holding the fishing pole, and I'm baiting his hook with a worm. And he jerks it when that hook went straight in, almost all the way through my finger. So we had to call my dad. I don't know how we did it. It was like in the 70s. Nobody had cell phones. I think we had to go to the office, and man, my dad was mad. Had to go get that hook taken. If you've ever got a hook deep in your finger, they got to twist it around to get the barb and cut the barb out.
Yeah, I never had that. My dad had that happen in his life.
Well, now I do it myself, but when you're 10 years old, yeah, you're going to the doctor. Man, did that hurt. I don't think we were allowed to go back.
I'm not going to the emergency room for stuff like that. If that happened today, I don't know, man.
No, I don't either. But when I had that pleurisy about a month ago, I woke up at 3 a.m. like I was having a heart attack. Anything to do with your chest at our age, you have to go. Or you could be. My neighbor 2 years ago got up at 3 a.m. told his woman, "Take me. I'm having chest pains." He was dead in 3 hours. So you don't never know.
I wonder if Drew's still watching.
Yeah, he just came back.
He's lingering.
Tell.
You gotta get to
Don't get it. Never mind.
I can tell because he was.
Oh, he says there he's back. He had to call Lindsay.
Check.
Yeah, you're not at the bottom of the.
Sluggo.
Is Lindsay in here?
Mm-hmm.
Name your pet Nad.
We gotta go get them new glasses soon, Jeff.
Go, Dad.
You guys are worse off than I am.
What?
I'm not having to squint to see everything in my.
I can see the crap on your glasses from here. Put those up to your camera. Show them how bad those things are.
It's the coating that came off.
That looks like your cats licked them for 6 months. And you never washed them.
Nah.
I put those on. I know what they look like.
It's probably what my eyeballs look like.
He's going to get new glasses. That's going to be a good video because he's going to be looking around like this.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, trees were green when I was little. Now they're green again.
They make me see colors.
I never forget the first day I wore glasses, man. I was 8 years old. I've had them. I could not believe how good everything looked. And they were ugly glasses, big ugly ones. Because there weren't no good-looking glasses in the 70s.
I flunked
might have
my
thought
eye
they were.
exam at the DMV, and they made me get glasses before I could get my license.
Well, you ain't passing for the next one.
Don't be sorry you called Lindsay, Drew. It's a good man. No, I can't get a prescription for my dorky eyes. My vision always changes. Every time I blink, my vision changes. That's what I've been told, and well, it's kind of what I experienced too. So I tend to blink a lot because it helps fix my vision.
And I do live shows like this.
Ed, he's blind in one eye, but he drives. I don't know. I guess you get used to it. I don't know. I had a friend that he just passed away. He was blind in one eye. Drove everywhere. Now where'd I go? Are you still monkeying with that?
I didn't do anything. I'm just reading chats.
Nice thing about having concrete
laptop.
That's why I like my concrete floors. I can just go into the kitchen. Don't have to get up.
Yeah, why don't they make hover? They make hoverboards. Why don't they make hover chairs? I want a hover chair.
I want a hover recliner.
I want a clapper. Oh, wait, I ordered a clapper. It's called Alexa now.
Yeah, dudes. Yeah.
I can't wait till that comes.
I got a 3-plug outlet. Everything was half price. So it's cool. I've got a 3-plug outlet that hooks up to Alexa. And I've got a fan and a light on it. So I can just tell it to turn on the light or turn off the light, turn on the fan, turn off the fan from bed. And it's awesome.
Dude, I had never seen them before. I was telling my brother.
They spy on you, though. But
I have never seen them, and I was telling my brother about it, and he goes, "You're just now hearing about that?"
yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, it's cool, man." And you can even, he says, "I know what I've had them for years. That's living out here. I didn't have internet, you know. I don't know what the hell Alexa
I'm the
is."
same way. It was Anthony and Roxanne at Country Road Cure. They have one, and yeah, and I did the same thing to him that you did to me, Mike. As soon as he taught me how
asked him to play Barry Manilow and ABBA.
What?
They're cool. I'm going to be playing with that for weeks, man.
But they're good with lights, turning
Okay.
on and off lights from.
Okay.
Well, how do they know to turn the lights on? You got to have a special plug.
Nope.
Yeah.
No,
or a
people will
special
figure it
light bulb.
out. It's not important.
But mine
Sorry.
were like half price, and they came with a free light bulb, so I can put that light bulb in any socket, and it just hears me.
I got a whole case of light bulbs.
Yeah, they're not.
Yum.
I think my TV has that, Alexa. It's a new Samsung, and I think it has that. I didn't even understand what that was until I seen it at your house. Now I figure I'm pretty tech-wise, but I've been out here in the boonies for 10 years, man. I didn't know nothing about. All I thought that was is if you had an iPhone, then it would do that stuff. But I didn't know it went beyond that. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't even need an iPhone. You can use other, like if you've got a TV, I think it'll work on some TVs.
Yeah, the newer ones. Yeah, mine said that, and I didn't understand what it was. So now, when I get it, we can do this. You go, Alexa, call JB and have her send more steaks, and it's done, man. We're just kidding, JB. Well, not really, but there may come a point we'll have to send her money.
And I want to do a catfish fry. She's got a bunch of catfish she's been saving up. So we'll have to do a catfish fry this fall sometime.
And I just got my big outdoor propane cooker, and I got Big Earl upstairs.
Big Earl?
You ain't seen Big Earl?
I ain't seen Big Earl.
He's like a big restaurant stew pot. Big.
Yeah. Oh, now I remember. Yeah.
If I put him on my stove, the last house I was in had a hood, and he couldn't go in there because the hood was in the way. That's how big it is.
You do crawfish boils in that
pot? Oh, yeah. Yep. But we got to go to Hot Springs to get crawfish, which is an hour and a half away. But it's worth it. But I bet that's expensive as hell right now.
Yeah.
Mud bugs. I like calling them.
Have you ever had them?
Yeah.
Well, and you got to suck the brains out too. That's the best part.
I don't think I've ever done that.
That's good.
But yeah, I haven't had crawfish.
How much brains can a crawfish have?
Yeah, really.
You know, down in Oklahoma, I grew up in Oklahoma. We call them crawdads. You don't tell people from Louisiana that they're crawdads. They get all offended. But we didn't have them that size. We go down the creeks and catch them. I've seen like chats too. What do we got? 12 people in here?
What time is it? Oh man.
You ain't got to
tomorrow.
You ain't got to be nowhere.
I didn't put anyway. Chickens will be fine.
I have not slept in. I bought that new monitor that has the weather stations that you put out. And the alarm is stuck at 6 a.m. It goes off every morning, 6 a.m. And I couldn't figure out how to turn it off. Finally, I did. I had to get the instructions out today. And me and instructions. But I secretly went in the bathroom and read it this morning. Oh, that thing was making me mad. And then Rooster, once I'm up, she won't let me go back to sleep.
Jeff's charging his laptop.
Crayfish. No, if you're in New York City, you call it a crayfish.
What do they call it?
It's a crawfish or a crawdad.
We call them crawdads.
Crawdads, yeah.
That's what we called them in Oklahoma.
Mud bug.
Now, you don't go down to Louisiana and say, y'all got any crawdads or crayfish?
I think that's what they call it.
They don't eat those up north. Where was I? In Cleveland, Ohio. I went to a cafe in Cleveland, Ohio one time, and I ordered biscuits and gravy. And I was shocked to see that they had it on the menu. So it's the bottoms of hamburger buns with brown gravy. I ain't kidding you. I am not lying. I looked at that, and I was hungry. I ate it, and it was pretty good, but it wasn't biscuits and gravy. It was like Salisbury steak without the steak.
Rooster is a girl?
You just now finding that out? Yeah, she's a girl. I pretty much said that in almost every video.
She's an adorable little beggar, too.
Jeff was working on that lollipop, man. She stayed there and stared at him the whole time, even though she couldn't have any of it. I told her let her lick it a few times. He wouldn't do it. She hadn't licked her butt in several hours, so I don't know what his problem was. Where's Jeff?
He's charging his laptop.
I hear him yapping, but I don't see him.
You can turn your camera off.
Yeah, it's magical.
Now I just need to learn how to put like a little icon thingy in there.
He's pooping.
Sometimes I need to pick my nose.
Both of them.
All I see is like a pulsating thing when he talks.
Yeah, I know. He's like Darth Vader now.
Yep. The reason I named her Rooster, I worked at a lot of people don't want to hear this. The ranch I worked at, we sold game roosters. And the gray ones had the same colors as Rooster. And when I got her at the shelter, her name was Dazzle. And I'm thinking she's...
Oh, you got to tell me.
Yeah, and I'm going to be screaming, Dazzle! Come on, Dazzle! No, hell no. Because when you go to a pound or shelter, and I run one, so we have to name the dog so we know what to call it. We're not going to say, hey, dog. So we give them names. And 98% of the time, people that get them change their name, which I did with her. I'm not going to be calling her Dazzle. She damn sure ain't no Dazzle. Trust me.
Dazzle Rainbow Gummy
well. Come here, Rooster. She knows I'm on camera. She won't come. Come here. Come here. She's in my chair.
Oh, man.
Well, now nobody's here. Oh, there he is. And then we got I had nine dogs when I first got here. 4 of them's passed away now. But I named them all. All the boys had names started with W, and all the girls had names started with L. So I had Libby, Lucy, Lulu, Lily. I still call Lily or whatever Lulu, and Lulu's been gone for 2 years. I get their names mixed up. And then I had Wally, Waldo, Walter. I haven't had many boy dogs. And Willie. Willie was Australian Shepherd that I was fostering. And then he had a sister named Layla. So I quit doing that. Rooster broke the mold. Get out of here, fly.
I've got an aunt and uncle that are Jeanette and John, and they had 2 boys, Jason and Jeffrey, and they were all the J's and stuff. They're annoying. No, I love them. But you know, the families that name themselves all the same letter names.
Yeah, I worked for one that had all 4 of their kids.
Nobody can hear you.
Hey, George Foreman named all his kids George.
Yeah, including the
He did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the girls were Georgette and Georgianne.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I lived in Vegas when he won that heavyweight title when he was old, like in his 40s. I was in the MGM Grand playing slot machines like 2 in the morning, and you hear all kinds of noise, and he comes with his entourage. I got to shake his hand. It was weak, man. His hand was weak because he just fought. But I did actually get to shake his hand and meet him. And he said, "Do you win in anything?" I said, "No." He's a good guy, though. He does a lot of good for people.
And he sells those grills. I used to have one of those.
Yeah, we still got one.
What?
The George Foreman grill thing.
Oh, I like it.
Because we had to cook stuff.
They make good grilled cheeses.
Breakfast.
I like that the grease drains out of it.
Yeah, I did breakfast sausage patties on there a lot.
Man, you could put a frozen burrito in that dude and make it pretty good.
Guess we're out again. Over to what? 4136. We don't go too many places far right now because I should have my truck, my new truck, first few days of next week. I hope. I seen it today, man. It's looking good, but it needs a few more things. I guess he wasn't ready. It ain't done yet, and I don't want it till everything's perfect.
Yeah, you don't. Neither one of us are making any long distance
No, but
journeys
we
in
will.
our vehicles right now.
And the story on that truck, why it's taking so long, it's a friend of mine's uncle. The friend of mine's the mechanic. I work for him. He has the shop in town, and I've known them 10 years. Good people. But his uncle owns a construction company almost in Fort Smith. Well, that truck got stolen, and they recovered it after the insurance company paid him off. So they went and recovered it, but the guy cut off the catalytic converters. He cut off the rails, did a lot of damage, and it needed new tires. So I went ahead and put good new tires. It needed all new brakes. It needed a lot, but it's only a 2012 with 70,000 miles, and it's F-250 Super Duty. So hauling things, that's what I need. It's 4-wheel drive. I'm not a big Ford man, but they make good trucks. They don't make them as good as Chevy, but you're allowed to own a Ford if you already got a Chevy. That's the kicker, So I got to keep the Chevy, and I've had that thing 8 years. Never let me down. 200 and Jeff rode with me. Thing rides good, don't it?
Yep.
Other than shifting, but it's going in the shop as soon as I get the new one and get that fixed. I always make sure I keep my vehicles. You have to. You live out far from town, you have to have a reliable vehicle. That's a good thing about Jeff being here now. I'm not alone out here. So
yeah, you either have to have a good, reliable vehicle or a second vehicle or good neighbors. Hey, what's the deal? What's Foreman versus Michael Moore?
Well, that was the fight.
Yeah.
At the gym, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what we were talking
that was in 94 November. Pretty close to Thanksgiving or something. I didn't watch the fight, but I was there at the casino when it was going on. That's where it was. I lived in Vegas a couple of years in the early 90s, so never go back. I'll go back for fun, but I'll never go back to live there. Even then,
last time I was there, it's trashed.
You live, you're gone for two hours.
At least the part I went through.
That traffic sucks there.
I used to go there from California when I was a kid, but all I remember about it is the camping parts because my dad would go into town and gamble, and we'd stay at the campground.
See, I first went to Vegas in the 80s when the Mafia still ran it. And that was when it was the best, if you ask me. And then it went to like Disneyland where kids could come and all. It's not a place for kids. Back then, and you still can. You can get a beer and walk down the road. They don't bother you. You could take your drink out of the casino and go to the next one. With the glass, they don't care. They're making their money.
Right on, Mopar girl.
I've owned a lot of Dodge.
Well, yeah, I don't have any use for any of the older Dodge trucks, but the new Rams, yeah, I wouldn't mind having one of them. But I don't care if I'm a billionaire. I'm not spending that kind of money on a new truck. I've never been a person that needs a new vehicle. I never will be.
3 or 4 older ones.
Yep.
My next one's going to be a beater that gets better gas mileage. But one of these days. I might get a minivan next.
Oh no. Chicken.
Well, you're gonna need a truck soon.
You'll have roosting posts in there.
Brett's truck's cute.
Hey man, I like my grandpa's Toyota.
Oh, the blue one with the little bed on it.
Yeah, the little flippy belt.
Oh, that Toyota you gotta last forever. Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah, except it's not running right now.
No,
Yeah.
it's running. We took it to the shop, got a new starter motor put in it.
Good deal.
Yeah, we're cruising that dude around. I just take the bigger truck when we think we might be going over mountains and stuff.
Yep, corporations did ruin Vegas. And greed's ruined everything in this country, and it's never going to stop. They don't care if you have fun anymore. They just want your money. They never have cared, At least when the mafia owned it, man, it was great back then.
Drew, it's your fault. You're the one who sent Lindsay back with our food that we cooked.
What's he complaining about?
He leaves town, and that's when y'all start cooking.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. He's the one that called me and said, "Hey, JB's sending some food." He knew before the video.
Yeah.
And I bet, and I seen what he's ate. Broke a tooth on a
He's
steak.
a zombie prepper.
See, we're getting good practice for when he does come back this winter.
Yeah, I'll be down to ramen noodles by then. But I can cook those up pretty good.
It's ramen noodles.
I call them ramen. Yeah, course ramen noodles. Yeah. Very, very good.
Egg drop ramen.
Yeah, and I know that's like
carrots.
That's like eating the biggest chunk of crap you could ever eat. It's not good for you, but in the winter, when I can't think of nothing, I don't feel like cooking, and it's cold, I'm cooking that in about 2 minutes, and it's good. Drop a few ice cubes in, you're ready to go.
Yeah, you can experiment and put some stuff in there.
Egg drop and peas and carrots.
I only eat the chicken. The chicken's the best.
Don't put the whole packet in there. Oh my gosh, it's so much salt. All you need is a little sprinkle of the packet.
I put that in and add stuff.
But I swore that off. If I never have to eat ramen noodles again, I'll be happy.
1992, I lived off that and bags of potatoes, man, all summer. That was a bad summer.
Yeah, I lived off of
macaroni and cheese,
hash browns, breakfast, lunch, and dinner for a while. I mean, well, once or twice a day.
Potatoes aren't cheap anymore. You could get a 10-pound bag of potatoes then like $2 or $3, or probably less than that. But man, you could bake them, make French fries, mash them. There's a lot. Make hash brown. You could do all kinds of things with potatoes.
92, I was living off Long John Silver's.
Hey, is there a mod?
$2.99.
Cool.
Next to the hotel I was working at. And Avani's gondola sandwiches for $3.
I worked for Captain D's. We were better.
We didn't have one of those.
Yeah, they were mostly down south, I think. They're good. The Shoney's owned them.
Yeah, I only had half an hour for lunch, so it was Long John Silver's most of the time.
They even have those anymore? I haven't seen any. Of course, I'm out here. I don't see nothing.
Yeah, but they're usually paired with like a dual.
How does
Long John
Nightbot have a
Silver's,
wrench?
an A&W root beer or something like that.
Nightbot's gone on the slot spamming.
Do what?
We got some spammers in here.
I like
Drew
them.
just had ramen and chicken. Dude, he ain't got eggs. Drop it. I love egg drop.
Well, that's good. You need to eat like that when you're not at somebody's house because you're going to get fat. Eating like you do. Man, I don't remember where you was at, and they made you that big steak. That was cool. That was a beautiful place. I subscribed.
Chicken and ramen the night before last.
Hey, man, traveling, the best thing to have with you is SpaghettiOs with meatballs. Eat them cold right out of the can. Don't put nothing in it. You don't like them, but I do. I got some in there when I don't feel like cooking. SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, Barbara Hopkins is gonna fix Drew some food
Out here.
in Salem, Oregon, if you can get there.
Yeah.
It's pretty there.
There goes my incubator again.
Yeah, I bet he's heating up the rest of the leftovers I sent home with him.
What? No, I haven't eaten any leftovers yet.
Drew, a good piece of advice. If he said that rest stop has a security guard on deck, when you see them, man, just go up and talk to them a little bit and let them know what you're doing. Then you're good. I have never seen a rest area with a security guard. That's probably not a good place.
Oh yeah, every rest stop around Chicagoland had security guards.
Yeah, I've seen
Well, I
it.
go around Chicago.
I'd rather them have somebody there than not.
Paragon Ridge, that's right.
That's too. Do what?
I was
Oh, sorry.
asking where he ate that steak. And I like that little bag that JB gave you. That's cool. That's a cool idea. They're good people. What? Everybody just took off and left.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's been a long time since I've traveled, but I've traveled this whole country. But I will never forget stopping in Truckee, California, to stay at a rest area. I drove to like 1 a.m. Now, and this was summer, well, the beginning of summer. I had an S10 and I stopped. I woke up probably 2 hours later, freezing my butt off. It was so cold. Then you come down, you go through, that's after Reno, and then it's desert. Then you're warm again. Man, that place, Truckee, it went down like in the 20s, I think.
He had to go release some of the fluids he'd been drinking. Hi, everybody.
Who's that? Oh, she's been cooking. I ain't seeing no eating.
No, I ate over there, and I've been kind of trying to monitor things a little bit while I was the video that I just uploaded. Apparently, when it was rendering, the laptop barely got bumped, and it disconnected the external hard drive and did not finish rendering the rest of the video.
No.
And stopped there, and then said, "Okay, you're done." And yeah, I didn't catch it before I published it.
Well, JB says, Mike, there is no they. That is Sam, my hired hand, nothing more. Okay, well, I just saw 2 people. I don't know the whole scoop. Now I know. It was nice of you to do that.
Yum.
Jeff.
Unmute? I unmuted. Oh yeah, look at that. I got 2 pieces of cheesecake left. I'm waiting on tomorrow.
Those are good.
Mike,
The
see that
cheesecake will be my reward for doing my chicken chores.
And yeah, JB, sorry about that. There was more than 2 pieces of cheesecake, but I think I slept.
Cheesecake.
Probably Cindy.
I think I slept walked, or whatever, and yeah. But there was 2 left for him. He's overweight, so I'm just helping the guy out.
You ready for your chair? I'm gonna go check the temp real quick.
Are you rendering that video?
I'm trying to, as long as I don't bump my laptop again. 77 degrees and 88% humidity.
When you're old, you got to have a back scratcher everywhere. This piece of antenna works great.
Looked outside and we've got 77 as the temp and 88 humidity.
Mine says 88 rain off and on. That ain't right.
New Mexico? Yeah.
Not when you're driving.
You see what the road?
We're moving to New Mexico.
Legal.
They're like,
Yeah.
It's probably overpriced junk is probably what it is.
what are you doing, Rooster? Come here. Look what I got. I got what Jeff had.
It was just raining in Fort Smith. Send it down our way.
We ain't gonna get no rain till October.
They say there's a chance for Sunday.
And now it's getting scary because we're in a national forest and everything, the grass is crunching. 2015, all the land around me caught fire. I've got pictures of that. It doesn't take much to get everything sparked up. We had a lot of fires that year. A lot of houses burnt down.
But at least they do the controlled burns.
Yeah, at least they do control.
Well, that don't help when somebody chunks a cigarette out and it lights your grass on fire and spreads to everything else. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even look at that.
Hold on, let me get you there a second.
106 and all that.
People don't throw cigarette butts. Well, most people don't throw cigarette butts out windows here.
Well, they did that year.
Wow, looks like it's going to cool off, huh?
Ain't cool.
Insane.
Oh, well, around here it's been saying that it's going to be 101, 102, 104, 101, 105, and yeah.
I think they're slightly higher elevation where they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for Waldron. I'm usually a few degrees less than what that says for Waldron.
That's because we're high.
Higher up, and I got good shade here, and I could have picked the worst place, I guess.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing is, you go to those places, Drew, and people are going to just, when you say something like that, when you say it's legal, they're going to go, yeah, it's legal, but, it's just crazy.
Should be legal. It ain't no worse than beer or alcohol. It's just something the government can make money off of. Put you in jail. That's the way it always has been. If I was in, I would legalize every single drug. That would, you should. Doesn't mean you need to go do it, but we don't need our noses in what people do, unless they're committing crimes. And
That's the key.
And they don't do nothing about that anymore anyway.
And one of the reasons why they commit crimes is because there's a black market for it.
Here we go.
And then the black market creates all kinds of international junk, and yeah, legalize it.
72 in New York.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure where Manor Crest Road is, but
Right up the road. Up from us. About 4 miles from here.
I haven't been here long enough.
Yeah, why?
I can't even remember my own address half the time.
Road Dogs Customs used to live there.
Oh, okay. Manor Crest. Well, it's Manor Crest, I think. He may be talking about a different road. It's off to the right, I think.
What's not about?
What is a green cross?
The cross that's green.
What's a green cross store?
That's what I was asking.
Oh,
That's medical cannabis.
Oh, yeah, probably.
kind of what Oklahoma has right now.
And I was talking to my ex-girl.
Give me the remote. I'm going to turn it all the way down instead of having to.
I hear a dog barking outside.
She's claiming, no, you can. I don't know. I never did weed. I never could stand it. I don't like the way it makes me feel, but I don't have nothing against it. Hey, Willie Nelson's still kicking. He's got to be 90 at least. If anybody knows, can Google and see how old Willie Nelson is. Let me look. Because I seen him 12 years ago in Tulsa. He was 80 then.
I think he's. Wait, never mind. I'm not going to add. I'm not going to try to do adding. If you said something, yeah.
He's got to be 80. Let me look.
He's already Googling it, so I'm not going to do that.
You can share your screen, Dogman.
All right, there.
89. 89 years old.
Run him for president.
He's probably more up there than everybody else we've ever had.
Richards is still alive. That I never would have thought possible. You know, a lot of them old 60s bands, they're all still, a lot of them, they were heavy into heroin, and they didn't get into that meth. I don't know. But a lot of them still alive.
Ozzy Osbourne, The Walking Dead.
And a lot of them still doing concerts. The Rolling Stones. Aerosmith. Still out there.
Don't mean to miss anybody when you guys come in and stuff. It's just
It's
I
late.
haven't been here enough to really realize who's been here and who hasn't. I've been bouncing around all over the place. Like a ping pong ball.
Bob's eating out of the garbage again.
There's no Bob here. Bob's over there.
No, Bob got a lollipop.
Stop licking your junk.
Bob got a lollipop.
I don't know where Bob is.
That's a good thing about cats. You ain't got to worry where they're at. They're hiding. That's usually what they do. How many people we got now?
Says 39. What's it say over there? 42 watching, 74 thumbs up.
You guys are better off over at your channel.
Yeah.
That aggravates me. I mean, I can go over to Jeff's. We don't have any trouble. We got the same.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mine's on the roof.
Yeah, his is high. Yeah, but when it was on the ground, it still worked better than mine. But you had an open spot. I don't have that.
Yeah, you got
Well,
those
up
trees
there.
in the front yard they're right there.
But you can do everything. I can watch video, I don't know. We'll get it on the roof as soon as it cools down. We'll see if it helps. But other than live streams, I don't have any issues with it. Man, it's great.
It's doing. I told it to, and so I don't want it to function. Be careful with it. Well, are you going to open up? What happened?
What?
I don't hear nothing.
Beer
What?
tastes different in New Mexico. Yeah, they might not. But you see, if some beers, if you let them get warm, and then you chill them again, and then you let them get warm, and then you chill them again, they lose. They're bad.
Whose fault is that? Here's what happened. Okay, he didn't know. I don't think he knew. Okay, but I will tell you what happened. So we go on a booze run. I don't drink beer. So I say we're going to a liquor store. So that's where we went. I didn't know what he was buying.
Oklahoma's got bad beer.
We stopped at the Choctaw Plaza, which has a big old man cave cooler of beer. Now, years ago, Oklahoma, if you
They
wanted
had
the
a casino in it too.
yeah, but if you wanted the high beer other than 3.2, you had to go buy it in a liquor store, and it was always an off the wall brand like he drinks, Pabst. So we go in there, and he comes out with a I don't know what he had, a case of Pabst. I'm like, dude, why'd you buy that hot ass beer for probably a lot more than you paid? He didn't tell me, but he knows next time. So now they've got full strength beer anywhere in Oklahoma. And the liquor stores are open later. So yeah, don't buy and they would have had but that guy did not put in refrigeration. I mean, you've seen that liquor store. He's not going to spend the money. And you've seen the guy. He's not going to spend the money. You know, he's not going to compete with the convenience stores and the Choctaw there, so I don't blame him.
Yeah.
But yeah. I can't stand beer that you got to get cold because it gets skunky. But I quit drinking beer 4 years ago. It got too expensive. So now you know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm from Illinois. You could go to a gas station and buy whatever.
Well, see, here in Arkansas, you can get it cold anywhere. Well, out of
in
our
Arkansas,
country.
you just got liquor stores, and that's where all the beer is too.
No, you can get it in the gas stations in Fort Smith.
Oh yeah, well,
Cheaper. Yeah, I know where to get it there. And then Nubbin Ridge, well, that's towards Boonville. That's where I used to go. But they didn't. They had beer. They got a big wall of coolers there, but they don't have much other. They don't have much of anything else. You know, not a big selection.
They had more than where we went.
If you go to Fort Smith, you can get beer at the Family Dollar, and it's cheap.
You can get it at Walmart in Fort Smith. That's what where bulldozer man got his.
Well, there's a place right as you get into Fort Smith. If you don't want to have to go all the way into Fort Smith,
Walmart.
There's that liquor store on the left. When you first get in, you got to. That's where I go. It doesn't matter where you go. It's 50, 60 miles, any direction. You just pick and choose. I like going to Oklahoma because the taxes are a lot less. And as a veteran, that guy gives me I get $10 off, you know, or a certain percentage. But
yeah, it's just.
Did I get the non-food item? I don't know anything that was a non-food. The box is still outside, so I didn't see anything non-food. So you may want to text me. You got my text. You got my number. Tell me what it was. I'll go look.
Don't burp.
Oh, I hate those Coronas. Ugh.
Yeah, it's
Not bad if you put the lime in it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But that's not the kind of beer you can sit there and drink one after another.
I used to be a beer snob back when I had a good job.
Beer snob.
Probably drank Zima, didn't you? I bet he drank Zima.
No, that was in college for the girls. No, I was getting German beers. Hockenschor and Spaten and Erdinger and
I like Grolsch.
I like Bush.
That Grolsch has got that cap on it on a bottle. And it's like, oh man, it's just really good.
Who had that beer over at Jeff's? Man, that's what Line of Google? No.
Honey Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, the honey brown is good.
I used to drink the green ale.
Oh yeah, Genesee.
Genesee.
Same company makes it.
What was that? What was that UK beer you guys had that one night? Guinness.
Oh yeah, from Blue Van Man.
Yeah, you got to, like you were saying, you got to drink it out of a glass.
No, oh man, if you can get that on tap in a bar, oh, that's just so good.
No, JB, I didn't get no jug or nothing. Lindsay. Lindsay. For Drew. No, I ain't getting no sipping cream.
Yeah, I see Cindy Brown, her husband. Yeah,
Lindsay, we got some explaining to do.
I've been on a Jim Beam honey kick. I really like that honey whiskey that they've been doing.
Yingling makes a black and tan beer. That's I think it's a porter and a stout mixed, and those are pretty good. But yeah, we had some good bars back in Peoria, Illinois.
I'm gonna go check my freezer, but I don't remember no jug.
Yeah, Karen. Yeah, we don't have much to do here, so we get on these. Just talk about booze. It's not that late. Well, it's 12. We need to wake up before the sun comes up, or when the sun comes up, so we can get stuff done before it gets hot.
Nope.
Oh no. Drew, you need one of those Blue Eddy dealies.
Dealy.
Daiquiri.
He has one.
Does he?
Yeah, he did a video on it. I hope he took it.
Man, I had 2 freaking jackeries. Hey, you could do better.
Has to know what they're doing.
Somebody made a good point in another live I was on that you could do better just getting a solar panel and a deep cycle battery and making your own basically than buying one of those.
But if you already got one, then all you need is a solar panel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but you could buy a solar panel, you could buy a power inverter, and you could buy a voltage regulator for a lot cheaper than you can buy one of those prepackaged units. And then you're modular and you can replace the battery when it goes bad. And those you'd have to send it back to the company or, I don't know.
Batteries aren't that cheap.
Yeah, true. But I even use those batteries and stuff and charge those up.
You got to wire it for USB.
JB, she did. I was in the grocery store. She did mention something about that. I had no clue what she was talking about. Now I know. So yeah, I didn't get it, but she's got it. So I think I didn't understand what she was talking about. Now I do.
Got it. Ouch! If I can stand up again. Oof.
Dogs go out and dogs come in. Come on, dogs. It's cool outside now.
I don't like dogs.
Well, I came in at the same time this time.
Look at Jeff. He's got that I had a steak today smirk on his face. I do believe his glasses steamed up a little bit when he took his first bite.
Life is good. Yes, it is.
What the hell is Drew talking about? 119 sponsorship.
He needs a solar panel to charge his Blue Eddy. Yeah, it doesn't come on one.
Go to Harbor Freight.
Damn it! Yeah, I could have hooked him up. Yeah, sponsorship. Yeah, man. Blue Eddie.
Or Harbor Freight is on your way if that'll work. I'll have it waiting on you, bud.
Yeah, they might. I don't know how those work. Won't they have?
No, I don't know anything about
proprietary
solar.
plug?
They have a standard jack. As long as it's not too high in wattage, you can get a solar panel to hook up to that.
I'll tell you what not to do. If you've seen on Facebook them ads, get solar and make money and all that. Free solar. Yeah. I left my email and then the dude called me and they never stopped calling you, man. And now I don't want solar.
Just pick up an old bike, weld it to the back of the VW, hook it up to an alternator, and charge your own battery, right? Or you can even have the tire hit the ground while he's driving. So while he's driving, it's charging the battery.
Why? What is the year of that van? 71. You need to live like you're in 71. Yeah, you need to figure out how to do all that other stuff. Rest stops got plug-ins in the bathroom. Go hang out in the rest stop.
Put a windmill on top of the bus.
Yeah. Look at my dogs going nuts.
Instead of charging your laptop, plug up your Blue Eddie.
Do it, or go to the library.
There's a lot of rest stops that have plugs. That you can
Grandmother. Or go to the library.
Truck stops are good.
You can rent VCR tapes there, too. Yeah, he can't charge it on a cigarette lighter because he's always got it in his beak.
Or coffee shops.
Yeah, at McDonald's, you just gotta ask them if you can find a place in your plug.
So, hey man, can I charge up
but
this
then it
huge
takes
deep
like
cell battery?
2 or 3 hours to charge it, and then you're just sitting around there, and that ain't no fun.
Yeah. It's got a 12-volt charge, but you know that's gonna put some strain on the generator and the bus.
I'll be back. I gotta go powder my nose.
We should be able to plug it into the cigarette lighter, charge it up.
He's hiding more cheesecake. I know it. Mike was hoarding the cheesecake.
Puppies have got her number. They know what to do to get her back.
Man, Daisy walks into the bathroom and the puppies start going berserk. It sounds like a bunch of hyenas in there.
She decided she wanted out of there, so they all come near the door and start tinkling. She's like, "Oh, I gotta go."
Daisy, go back in there.
She said, "I cleaned up her mess."
She came out. Yeah, they're really going berserk.
Oh, those two of them sitting there fighting at each other's faces.
Oh, no plugs for the 12-volt. Might just need a
McDonald's and Harbor Freight. Ooh, he's stepping up in the world. We ain't got that around here.
To San Francisco.
Hey, Jerry loving Jesus roads.
For hours in your head.
What else they got in Taos, New Mexico?
She'll go back and
Drugs.
Oh, charging the laptop with a Blue Eddie. Good.
yeah, this is phone.
There's a Taos Art Museum.
Going to McDonald's tomorrow.
Hey, Drew, check out Curiosity Incorporated. Not his last video. The one before, he bought a VW bus, but the one that has the camper, me and Jeff watch that. Pretty cool.
Yeah, camper ones.
Yeah, the pop-up. But this thing is awesome, babe.
They got a Walmart in Taos. They got an Albertsons. They got a Tractor Supply.
Albertsons. That was my worst job I ever had for 8 hours. That's all. It was stocking grocery store shelves at night. I only lasted one shift.
I think Daisy needs more food in her bowl.
Rio Grande Ace Hardware. I don't see a Harbor Freight.
He just said Harbor Freight.
They're usually not on the main drag. They get a cheaper property when
The
they can.
title to the video.
Yeah, like in Fort Smith, it's in a nasty little shopping center.
Yep, that's how they keep their prices low. They don't buy on the main drag.
T5 right dog
Have a
man.
good night's sleep, Roberta.
I don't know what you're talking about there. Well, Drew, if you need a solar panel, I'll get it for you. Just tell me where you're going. I can put it up somehow. You gotta have something. Get some Velcro and set it up on top of your bus where it's charging all day.
It had some. I had some solar panels on top of it at one time. Those burned up, but I had another one, man. I could have put on there.
Yeah, but wouldn't have
remember.
been.
We just put them up on that luggage rack.
Yeah. No, we had them near the front.
They were on the luggage rack.
He's probably what, 400 miles away? 5? Maybe 4.
What, from here?
Yeah, but go just a little bit at a time like you're doing, man. Don't push that thing. You got the worst part coming up in the mountains.
He ain't gonna hurt it as long as he watches the oil.
Yeah. They actually had in that video that I was telling you about. He's got it. They showed a sticker. Yes, I'm going slow. I don't even remember what it said, but they had a whole bunch of VW buses on there.
He is 760 miles away.
That's how many people's in here? Wow. There's that Bob again.
So, in case anybody wanted to know, 760 miles from here to Taos, New Mexico. I drive that one day when I was back in the day.
Man, I drove from Cleveland, Ohio to Fresno, California nonstop. Let me tell you, that sucked.
That's insane.
In the winter,
I hitchhiked across the country twice.
I always wanted to do that or hop trains, and I never did it.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Yeah, but that's fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can't do that now. They'll beat the hell out of you if you're on their train.
I want to go in an RV with a driver.
But you got too many chickens now. You ain't going nowhere. You're stuck.
Well, I just got to sell enough that I can hire somebody.
Do you know if the valve adjustment was? Do you know if the valves were off, Drew? On adjustment. You notice any difference in performance? Did you fix your gas pedal?
Yeah, he fixed that a long time ago.
You need to be able to floor that dude going up mountains.
He had a video 6-7 months ago about that, fixing that.
No, but after they fixed it, he said he couldn't get it all the way to the floor like it used to.
Just cut some more of the floor out.
Dude, I used to stand on the top of that accelerator footpad thing going up mountains. I mean, nuts. Yeah, I just put my heel on the top of the pedal so it'd be all the way to the floor.
So everything I hear, it's kind of like going cross country on a moped.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
I mean, it's low power, but if you get the RPMs up before you're going uphill and you get, up to 70, 75, 80, it'll hold that speed as long as it's not too steep. If it's too steep, you're going to start to slow down and you're going to have to downshift.
Don't go through the Rockies through Denver, man. I remember driving a U-Haul with a governor through there. Woo, Vale and all that. Horrible.
Well, we drove that thing through some big mountains. We drove it out to California. We went. What's that? What was that town down in Arizona? Well, not El Paso. Well, that's Texas. El Paso, Texas. Right before Arizona, right before you get into California, down south.
Oh,
Remember that mountain pass we went up, and we were
Yeah.
passing trucks going up that dude, and there was snow on the road and
snow
everything.
ice on the road.
It'll do it. You just got to time your RPMs right.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't remember if we had
And
to
VWs
video
don't ping or
of-
anything. You know, it's just a
I
motorcycle.
had taken video of
And going up the hill, it helps to do this.
Yeah. Scooch forward, act like you scooch
Yep.
forward.
Oh, I do that.
Florida.
Yeah, we just floor it before we get on the. Yeah, it would do it.
Even when I drove it, I was able to go up those hills. You remember? You told
Yeah.
me how to do it, and I did it, and I was standing on it. I was
Yeah,
basically
even
standing
Deborah
on
was
it,
able
but
to
I
get
did
it. Get it going up hills good.
See,
Hey, Paul.
Dogman at 19, I drove myself from Central Coast of California through to Dallas. I-10 in August in a Honda Civic stick shift with no AC. And barefoot, I bet. I don't think I've had but maybe 2 or 3 vehicles ever that had AC.
Yeah.
To put the windows down. And here's the funny thing about the new truck I bought. It's got a big, powerful motor, but it's got the windows that crank down, which I will take any day over electric windows because you're always replacing the motors.
A lot of people are choosing manual windows these days.
Yeah.
But all you
Funny,
do,
you get yeah, like a truck has all the options, but it has roll-up windows.
but now you can take a DeWalt drill, pull that handle off,
Yeah.
red green. You ever see that? That actually works.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen it, but I would imagine it works. 14, 45, 46 total miles so far.
There's a lot of mountains up there by Reno.
He says it's going up mountains okay.
Well, cool. Just you need your middle finger, man. When people are behind you, if they ain't got enough sense,
Wait a minute.
just get behind the semis. They're going slow anyway. Just don't get too close.
Oh, yeah, probably Nevada. That's right. My brain don't work no more.
Mama V's in here. Wow. Y'all are still on? No, this is a recording. I repeat, this is a recording.
Jeff's charging his laptop.
Yeah,
Jeff
right.
has a Bob problem right now. The guy has no manners.
He probably ain't ate. He knew he smelled steak on you. Hey, Jeff, we could have invited Mama V. I didn't think about that. We had enough steak.
my mom and dad drove a car with vice grips when I was a kid. No steering wheel.
Hey, I like them.
You ever done the thing with a rope on your windshield wipers?
Yeah, I have. I've done this thing.
Back before we knew that you could put, just Rain-X or some freaking thin spray wax on them.
I had a Chevette that the clutch cable would pull through the firewall, and I just had a big old bag of washers. So I just go put a bigger washer on. It'd be good for a while. Then I just put bigger ones on. Yeah, you learn. That's a good thing about the older cars. You learn. And that had to be the worst car Chevrolet ever put out.
That vent in the
But I like them.
in front of Aunt Sheila. Yeah, man. We went through
No, Bob.
Lake Tahoe areas and stuff, cold areas in the bus. And that vent, I had to put duct tape over because we were freezing our heinies off.
Oh, Drew, going uphill on the mountains, yeah, 25. That's not uncommon for big trucks. U-Hauls, you'll be behind U-Hauls. That's all they can do because they have governors on them. I know because I was driving one, pulling a trailer with a car on it. And don't put your house plants in the car. Moving to Utah from, I think we were in Minnesota, they were all dead when we got there because you go through the mountains, it's cold.
When we went into California from Nevada, they had an inspection thing, and man, if you had house plants in there,
the fruit,
they give you a big old half.
Gotta declare the fruit.
Yeah, Deborah had to declare me.
No, you're a nut. The whole ball game.
That's right. I'm not a fruit.
I had to leave my plants there.
Oh yeah, we had to leave the plants there. Deborah was saying. We had at that time we had a big old moving van.
They took pity on one of my plants and let me keep it.
But I will never forget that move. We drove straight through. We went to St. George, Utah. There was no hotel rooms. We had to drive to Vegas, which was an hour and a half away, and none of them had rooms. And we went to the Circus, and I knew Vegas because I
remember Circus.
And they had one of them connoisseurs, whatever you call them. They found us. It was like an apartment. It was. I mean, this was back in early '90s. It was like $250 for a night, and that's all there was. And then we walk in there, man, this place was nice.
I get Aunt Sheila going up 30.
What does that say? Speech?
He's gonna see that eventually.
I get Aunt Sheila going up to 30 in second gear going uphill. I used to.
Thunder and lightning and Mama V's. We need the rain. Let it rain. We need the rain.
Ooh, Drew Cost. Hey, if you're on this live, this
show the sign again, Jeff. We made you big.
It's not Drew's channel; it's their channel.
Everybody gets stayed.
Can't take fruit into California, but I bet it comes out of there.
We had ground pork, Drew, and beans.
They have enough fruits there. They don't need any more, Mike.
Oh, Mama V's teasing. She had a pizza and said it was delicious. Okay, I had one for lunch, but it wasn't as
I ate the whole steak.
I don't know about that, Sabrina.
Sabrina, SpaghettiOs with meatballs. They were the bomb, man.
If there's too many, it will.
She said, Deborah's saying if there's too many emojis, it will get grumpy at you. The Nightbot thing.
I blocked Nightbot. Was I not supposed to do that?
Jeff says he blocks Nightbot. Is he not supposed to do that?
What's a Nightbot?
Put Nightbot in there.
Oh, Deborah put Nightbot in there. I don't know what it is. It's supposed to be beneficial.
It's supposed to help and stuff, but I don't know how to. Actually, I've got YouTube set up where if there's too many emojis, it won't let it go through.
It's like he has the radio on and we hear an announcer in the background. But
yeah, my mom used to have a VW bug.
It's called a wife.
My mom used to have a VW bug. Yeah, I get it. My mom used to have a VW bug, and I felt so bad because I was just a kid. But I remember her. She would push it to the front door in the mornings and take a blow dryer and point it at the engine and sit there for like 45 minutes to an hour with this blow dryer to get the engine warmed up so that it would start. And come to find out that the problem was just the coil wire being damp. So if you ever have that problem, what you do is just get an extra coil wire that you keep in the glove box. And if your car won't crank in the morning and it's that old timey ignition system, you swap out the coil wire.
I had a 77 Bronco 2, I think, or 78, I think. And I lived in Charles City, Iowa, and was going to Des Moines in the winter. Drove it there, and the starter fell out. So I got it back in somehow and got it started. Then it fell out again, but it was still running. So I drove all the way 2 hours back home. Put the starter. Once it started, you don't need the starter.
Hey, right.
Drove it all the way home, and man, that was the repair from hell because the bolts were stripped out. I got it put back together enough to start a few times and sold it. That's how you work those kind of deals.
Yeah, I remember several times riding on the hood of a car and pouring gasoline down the carburetor because the fuel pump was out, so we could get down the road. Being a little kid. Yeah. One time we had our wheel fly off on the highway when we was moving from Mississippi back to Florida one time. Deborah was driving a little, I think it was like a 1980 Datsun or something. Fastbacking on. We had stuff all piled on the roof, and I was driving the moving van, and she was following me. And all of a sudden, I see her fade off into the distance real quick, and so I pulled over and ran up there because I could tell the front side of the car was sloped, and sure enough, the freaking wheel came off.
And there's Drew, Dogman. Let me introduce you to the Chevy Cruze. You know what the last car I had was that I sold last July? Chevy Cruze. 3 sets of brand new tires in 3 years because they had aluminum alloy rims in Scott County, and and I replaced 3 of the rims, only for them to get bent up again. So then I put the last set on and sold it. Other than that, it ran great,
JB makes an excellent point. Yeah. Sorry. We saw that steak you had at Chrissy's, Drew.
He broke his tooth on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you try to eat the bone or what? He's always putting him. You ever notice about Drew? Every few months he does a tooth video. I'm wondering if them ain't staged, man.
I
he
think,
didn't even grimace.
When we had our fire, people were sending us a bunch of stuff through Drew's email. I think we got some of his mail because people were sending us boxes of toothpaste.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he staged that.
Yeah.
I didn't see a bone in that steak, and unless they burnt the hell out of it, I don't know. See, he thinks we're not smart, but we've lived longer.
Oh, I'm definitely not smart.
I
don't want to.
We weren't including you in that.
Oh, okay.
Where's Drew? I don't hear nothing now.
He ran out of gas on a bridge, and 100 people drove by him laughing at him.
Is that what we're supposed to do? Who runs out of gas? Hey, we almost did. I was sweating it, man. We were in the back roads, Oklahoma. When we left, it was at a half a tank, man. I don't think my gas gauge is real accurate, but I always fill it up, and we made it. But we left people
30 miles per hour on the bus's speedometer is apparently 25.
Steak was raw and delicious. Is that what he said?
He's got different tires now. He's got more trade.
Well, if you break your teeth on a raw steak, oh, man.
He bit down too hard. He was over anxious.
I think he had Austin with him. You know how 12, 13-year-olds are. If you ain't going to eat it all, he was trying to eat it before Austin wanted the rest of it. That was bigger than the steaks we had today. But them little skinny guys can put that stuff away. Well, you're proof. You did. I couldn't eat anymore. I could have.
On your sign, Jeff.
I could have ate it all, but I was shaking. Yeah, but I was shaking my table every time I saw into it.
Oh,
All I had were some bagels.
I'm over the bagels already. I'm not buying
I'm
no
about
more.
over them too.
And I'm not doing the English muffins. The English muffins are terrible. No,
And
ain't
they're
doing them no
not
more.
cheap. At least the bagels are cheap.
They taste like dried ass flour. I'm not eating them.
Oh,
Dinner
we're gonna
roll.
eat the heck out of those bagels we got.
oh yeah. I had
Oh, you guys got hooked on them too?
Yeah, those are pretty good, I think.
I've been eating them
It's
for
an
2
easy
weeks.
meal. Heat it up. Throw some.
It's a phase. I'm over them.
Oh, Deborah put some butter on some toasted. Oh man, that was good.
What we need to do, I need to make some shit on a shingle. You'll like that.
Drew says F Nightbot.
I see that. I deleted him. He's gone.
If you didn't eat SOS growing up, you ain't lived.
I lived.
We lived. We still live.
And the Army made. Somebody posted the recipe that the Army made. Man, I don't remember if it was Facebook or what. But I want to make. The Army had the best.
Liver and onions. I like liver and onions.
Dude.
Not all the time, but occasionally. Oh, I love it, man.
Fried egg on toast sandwiches. I'd rather have that than the other.
Oh well, yeah, I love Friday. Man, I gotta have orange juice with my egg though. I love orange juice with my eggs.
Too expensive. Eggs are free, kind of.
Boston Run says Nightbot sucks too.
Yeah.
What is Nightbot? If it sucks, I don't.
Automated freaking
It's probably
mod or something.
Yeah, I just didn't really take the time to figure it out.
probably putting spam in
You
here.
can have it do stuff like where you type in something, it'll put it automatically put a link to your page and stuff to YouTube.
SOS, man. You can put it on biscuits, but I like it on just put some bread in a toaster, 4 slices, and pull it all apart and heap it on there, man. That's how you eat that.
I like my liver and onions on toast.
You're the only one. Ew.
Yum.
Alright, you're too.
We were talking about earlier. I was telling Jeff that when I was a kid, I hated Brussels sprouts, and I ate them by accident at the cafe. At the what? At the what?
Buffet. I'm
That's
here
a
for the
buffet.
Where's the buffet?
He's still rambling on about the buffet. I said they're stink now. 2020 did them in. You don't believe me? But I accidentally ate a Brussels sprout, and now I love them. And then a few weeks later, I tried liver and onions there.
He is not.
I'm like, ugh, still suck.
Not now. He did at one point.
They got their kicks on Route 66.
He's just saying he's sure they were laughing when they drove by. If they were driving by and not stopping, they were just jerks and didn't care.
Route 66. It starts in Illinois.
Yep.
Yeah, when I was a baby, my parents moved to California. We weren't there very long, probably 6 weeks. But we took that route. That was all there was back, and that was in 66.
Well, now it's like they got a parallel highway running beside the actual.
And you got to take all kinds of. Now, where I grew up, it runs right through there for many miles. Claremore, Tulsa. And I grew up
We
off
did the whole
66.
Route 66 thing in the bus.
Yeah.
When my grandma died, we went out to California, and then we took the slow way back through Route 66, Grand Canyon, all that.
It's probably back in the 70s, though, all them old hotels were still there. The cafes, not anymore.
Yeah.
some things, not very
There's
many.
a Route 66 museum that's still pretty cool, and a few places. There's
But my favorite movie that has Route 66 is Rain Man. Well, they took it all the way to California. Yeah, of course, Walbrook. Yeah, we had 8 fish sticks. That's my favorite part. He takes that protractor and he cuts them in half. There, now you got 8. Yeah, of course it's raining. Yeah.
Oh, you do that pretty good, man.
Yeah, very sparkly. Yeah, very sparkly. Court's counting cards. I love that movie, man.
Judge Wapner.
Probably seen it 150 times. I just loved when he pissed off Tom Cruise, man. If you don't let him in, he's gonna throw a fit like you've never seen on this porch right now. He's got to see Wapner. Yeah, of course, Judge Wapner. Yeah, 236 toothpicks. Yeah. And Sling Blade, that's right up there with it. Not doing them.
French fried potatoes. Mm-hmm.
You gotta watch The Big Lebowski a few times.
I've seen it.
Yeah, Jeff. We've all seen it.
He's not in the same class.
What?
I got rid of Night Watch. She was able to do what she wanted to do.
Yeah.
You want a tow? I can get you a tow. I'll get you a tow by 3 o'clock this afternoon. You need a tow.
I've only watched that twice, so I don't have any of that memorized.
You got to watch it at least 10 times, and then you.
What do you think? I'm funny?
Yeah. Of course, Cincinnati, Ohio. Yeah. 404 Oak Street. Yeah. That movie was pretty. When they traveled, they were pretty realistic. You know, the radio station going through, I think, Cincinnati and all that. Those were real stations. Yeah, court straight 8, fireball straight 8. Yeah, Dad let me drive on the highway. Yeah, damn. And I want to do the movie. They're all getting old, man. We got to get this done. Sling Blade, Forrest Gump. Who's the other guy? Rain Man. They escaped the mental institution. Steal a van. That would be great.
Make the
you know, Rain Man can drive. Yeah, of course, Tucum carry. Yeah, been here.
Why are we even here, Jeff?
I don't know. How long is this live? Like 9 hours? Is there anybody left in here?
46.
JB, she never sleeps. I don't think she ever sleeps. No, it wasn't the crazy hospital. Damn. Yeah. They let me out of the nervous hospital. All right.
It's pouring again. Do we still have the truck windows down?
No.
I was imitating Brett.
I was thinking, is he imitating me? I'm trying to see, dude. The fonts are so small. I could make it bigger, but then I lose the. Oh, I don't need to chat. Let me make it bigger.
What's a Strange Brew? That's a good movie.
Hello.
Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Oh, that's so much
McKenzie
better. I
Brothers,
can see it back now.
Oh, that's another one that, Night at the Roxbury. Where is love? Look at Brett. He ain't never seen it. I can tell by the look on his face.
Drew's headed back to the bar. Good night, Drew.
Oh, yeah.
He's at the bottom of the chat.
Take it,
See an eye doc soon. This ain't Country Road Cure.
That wasn't my chicken that did that.
Oh, but now I can't see the chat yonder.
That's why you don't make pets out of chickens. Prime example.
Oh,
I wear glasses, so I've never had that happen. I have had them peck about everywhere else.
Yeah, they can't even see your eyeballs. They're so bad.
They can, when they're young, they're little ankle biters.
There's the new name for your channel. Bobblehead's Lens when you get new ones. God, these people, they're still in here.
Ankle
I don't
biter.
get it. I don't get it, man.
I don't even know.
How long till our new videos up? Then we can end this.
well,
Ain't nobody gonna watch it.
start.
I know it's.
I had to start over again because
Yeah, I know.
everything locked up on it.
Oh, yeah. That means it's 1 a.m. The
Yeah, we
incubator
probably-
tells me to go to bed.
Yeah, we need to.
There's always a party pooper in the crowd.
Yeah. I'm the one who ate the most steak today.
Should be up by 7
The
a.m.
one who
You
eats the
get-
most steak gets to go to bed first.
I ain't in bed yet.
All I can possibly promise is by 7 a.m. Right, everything's there.
How many people's in here?
50
Two.
now. We gained
Three.
2 more.
3?
You can't go to bed. We got 50 watching now.
Are you kidding me?
No.
He's lying.
52.
Up at 1 in the morning?
Yep.
He's
Yeah.
lying.
52.
Hi.
Dude who ate steak. Who wrote that?
Again, all of a sudden, but Bob's freaking out on it. Right.
Yeah, see, it's 2 a.m. in the east. But I really do gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah, us too.
I don't.
We're gonna have to get up.
Oh, well.
I'll let you. You just
Well,
stay up
hey,
here
man.
running.
I don't do well when I'm up this late. I'm usually in bed by 11. There ain't many nights I see past midnight anymore.
1% completed on the rendering now. Yay.
1%. Oh yay! We're back to 1% completed on
No, I
rendering.
had this
Well, the checks take longer than uploading.
No, this is not.
Yeah, the checks have been insane lately.
Started to save again.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with YouTube, but man, the checks. I upload pretty quick, but the checks take longer.
This is something different than checks. This is not.
Do that again, Jeff.
Storm is done.
Tell us what you'd look like without a beard. And then do the comb over. He looks like Waldo.
Hey, I think the underside of my beard is darker.
It's still
than the
young.
underside.
It's still young. I couldn't do that. There's no brown in my beard anymore.
Always use a
Storm time for Mama V. Well, you'll be all right.
No, she said the storm is done. We didn't get it.
Oh,
yet,
done.
unfortunately.
Yeah, we're not going to get one probably till April. And that's something. That's something about living here, man. When you get a storm, you better be scared because, believe me, go back and watch my videos of the last big one about the trees. That thing, when I had water pouring out of my doorknob 3 feet high, that was insane. I've never went through anything like that. And storms are getting. Go watch Wild, Wonderful Off Grid and see what they just went through. That was wicked. That was the biggest storm they had in West Virginia since 1998. So, yeah, I'm scared to death of every one of them to come through here now.
Google Washington and a tornado. Half of the town's homes got wiped out. That's my
Yeah.
hometown.
Well, I don't know.
The tornado stayed on the ground. It stayed on the ground for 40 some miles, all the way up and then it lifted. And then there were 2 more going up towards Chicago. That's cornfield prairie land. When a tornado hits there, it stays down and goes forever.
And now they're building a safe room that's concrete. Like, it's like 12,
Bless you.
12 feet wide by 15 feet long. It's insane. But after I seen what happened to them, you know, but their house stood, but their them portable chicken tractors, they're not going to hold up in the storm today. But there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. Yeah, hard to plan for big gusts of wind like that.
And they didn't even know it was coming. And that's how they happen here. You don't know they're coming. I would have never guessed that storm. I mean, you seen in Drew's video what it did to that lady was in that travel trailer. And I was the first one to see it. As soon as it got daylight, I went out to assess the damage. I didn't even see my own trees down. I seen that, and I ran right over there, and she was in the house with that big oak tree. It was humongous. It just crushed it. And they're still cleaning up from that. And I still got all my trees. I lost 7 trees. They're still there. I've seen them. They're all dried up and fire hazards now. But I grew up, in Oklahoma, and we had them all the time. And
Oklahoma's bad in the valley there too.
We went through a lot of them. So and digging a shelter here where I live, no, that would cost a fortune, and it ain't gonna happen without dynamite.
You gotta blow it up. And then
you're going to need dynamite. An excavator ain't going to dig a hole that deep. I don't know. It might, but I'm not going to do it. I've lived this long. That's how I go. It's written in the book. It's the way I see it.
All right, I'm out of here.
All right.
Thanks for the great dinner, Mike.
No problem. We'll do it again.
Thanks for the great dinner, JB.
We'll do it again, but we'll make a video and we'll eat not on a live. I'm not doing that again.
Yeah. You can cook and I'll do all the filming for you.
Yeah, we can do that, but I'm not going to do it on live stream. I want to eat like an animal, like I usually do.
Who can eat when you're doing a live?
I was eating real dainty and stuff. And, man, I attack it. I wouldn't have used forks.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to go back and watch that one. I was eating for 45 minutes straight.
I'm going back to watch it, just not tonight. He did.
Right, good night. I'm out
45 minutes. That's how big that steak was. Later, guys.
Thanks for coming in.
Happy trails.
Enjoyed it.
He lives too. All right. Thank you for coming in too, Mike.
Thanks, JB. Thanks, everybody.
All right, guys. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with us for a bit. We'll catch you on the next one. Meantime, I'm working on my video, trying to get it done. And he's going to eat, and then we'll go to sleep.
Yeah, nighty-night. Sleep tight.
Bye.
How come Bob's eating out of the garbage?
Bye.